Alright, y'all ready?
Yes.
I think so.
Alright. And welcome everyone. It's that time again to play more D&D. I'm joined once again by my buddy Jake, my friend Edge, and my other friend Stephanie, who today is actually her first time playing Dungeons & Dragons, so welcome. So let's go ahead and meet all of the characters, starting with Edge. Who will you be playing the role of today?
I'm so sorry. I was going to burp, and I decided not to do that at all. I'll be playing Oin.
Nice.
He's a mountain dwarf fighter.
Hell yeah. And Jake, who will you be playing today?
Titanius. Fancy man of Cornwood.
Titanius?
Yes. No, Dirge. He is a half-elf sorcerer, and he's an asshole.
Nice. And Stephanie, who will you be playing today?
Dalbar, he is a mountain dwarf and he's a druid.
Nice.
He doesn't look Druish.
He's a descendant of Thorin. We got this.
Nice. And of course, myself will be taking over as Dungeon Master tonight. My second outing as a Dungeon Master. So go easy on me.
No.
Alright, so our travelers find themselves in the continent of Isilra. More specifically, they are currently entering the city of Vasselheim. Among the things that you've heard of Vasselheim, the most prominent being that Vasselheim in Exandria is considered the cradle of civilization. It was the first city built in this continent. And the other thing you notice upon entering is that it's kind of a big melting pot of not only racial diversity, but it is also the place to come for as far as worship. Each of the main deities at least have one sanctuary set to them, and the city is set up in different districts based off of which deity it is. So you all have been making kind of a name for yourselves in the land, just kind of picking up work where you can, helping out who you can, doing bounties where you can, and just trying to make, trying to, move up in the world and trying to get people to know your name. The main reason, other than, whatever it's, you've chosen for yourselves to come to Vasselheim, it is also a pretty big tourist trap as well, because of the history and everything.
So where the wine flows like wine.
Indeed, it does. But moreover, on one of your last bounties, the people that you had worked for took note of how well you were able to handle yourselves, and said that you would probably do well to check out the Guild of Monster Hunters known as the Slayer's Take. So you've come into Vasselheim with that as a main goal. You don't really have any, appointment or anything like that to meet them. You just know, you want to come here and find that. Upon entering Vasselheim, you notice that, it was a very bustling city. So as you are entering the city of Vasselheim, making your way, into, for the most part, like the center of town, you notice that there seems to be a lot of attention going towards one district. In fact, as you're getting closer, you hear the sound of a large horn, just and rhythmic drums being played and crowds shouting and cheering over something.
Like in The Hobbit?
Was it?
You mean like in The Hobbit?
Like in The Hobbit?
In the Forge?
Not exactly. Like you hear drums and horns, but it's being played in like a celebratory.
Oh, so it's not an ominous. Like...
No, it's definitely There's you hear crowds cheering and to the horns and the drums as you enter this town.
I got you.
So, what are you guys doing at this time?
So people are all running towards that?
Yes, people are
I'm thinking about stealing shit.
Is it free admission?
Would you like to ask about what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of flag over one of the passing bastions, the city guard in Vasselheim. And of course, what are you asking?
What is this funky tune that is playing?
Is this your first time to Vasselheim?
It is.
Alright, well, you actually happen to be on the day of challenging. It's a day of worship towards the Stormlord. Over there is the Crucible. Over there. That's where a lot of the city fights happen in the eyes of the Stormlords for worship.
Anybody good?
We got a couple of contestants there. One of our big hopefuls goes by the name of Crusher. He's going to actually be fighting today. But the nice part about the Crucible is that it's open to anyone who wants to fight. So if you want to get in there, or if you just want to sit back and make a couple of bits of gold on the fights, it's up to you.
Is there admission?
Free to anyone who wants to go.
Anything to win if you enter in the contest?
Well, what do I get if I kick ass?
Yeah, what happens if you win?
Well, it depends on what the odds are in your favor, and depends on how much people bet on you.
I'd like to go check it out.
Alright.
Sounds fun.
Second question, where's the Monster Hunters?
Oh, the Slayer's Take. Well, that would be in the Crossroads district. Not hard to find them. If you make your way over to Crossroads, you'll find them quite easily.
Opposite way? Is it the opposite way?
No, you want to go in the... the Crossroads do lead into the Crucible, but you can also find the Slayer's Take from that direction as well.
Sounds good.
Alright, so you go ahead and make your way towards the Crucible, which is in the Trial Forge. The Braving Grounds district, which is worship to the Stormlord. Go ahead and everyone just make a general religion check. So roll a d20 and add your religion skill to that.
18. I'm going to have to go down.
Yeah.
19.
1.
So you're like,
19.
That sounds really fancy. That's cool religion.
19.
19 and what?
Oh, mine. I got 19, but I got 20.
Okay, so both of you know the Stormlord as a deity who favors strength over all else, and that's what the Crucible is. Yeah, that's what the Crucible is set up for. Is for people to come in and show off their might and strength in favor of the Stormlord.
Okay. Is it like 1v1 or is it Battle Royale?
It is 1v1.
Oh, no, that's not good. I can't do that.
So you make your way over to the Crucible, and all the rhythmic drums and the horns and the cheering get even louder. And you actually come just as one fight is finishing off.
Okay. Is it to the death?
No, it is not to the death. In fact, you actually see the local clerics are currently administering to a quite bloodied and battered combatant. While they are not to the death, they are definitely...
Is it tap out?
Basically, it's no hold bars type fighting.
No hold?
For the most part, yeah.
Not even the forbidden hold?
Everything... Everything is...
my hammers?
No moves are forbidden except the forbidden move.
Yes.
Okay.
What about the hammers?
What's that?
Hammers.
So, as you're observing the Crucible, you notice that there is no weapons and doesn't appear to be any magic in it. So it's just straight up bare knuckle boxing style
fight club.
Yes.
Technically, a hammer is just a building tool.
Technically.
So it doesn't count.
No shirts, no shoes.
No, man. I'm out. I may be a badass criminal and shit, but I don't have to fight people. That's the problem.
Who's the next one that's fighting?
So you're asking do you notice that there is a bookie walking around currently taking bets? So you flag him down?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I want to ask the bookie. Can I bet on myself?
Yes, you can.
Can I bet against myself?
Yeah, yes, you actually. You actually, I mean, I'm not exactly sure why you'd want to bet against yourself.
Well, you know.
But, yes, you are able to enter into the Crucible if you wish. In fact, if you feel so brave, the Crusher is actually the next one to fight, and we have a list of people that he has not yet chosen.
Oh, he's that popular one.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's definitely an up and comer contestant.
Bet against me.
Does any of you wish to enter?
Should I do it?
I feel like you want to do it.
Alright, do it.
How about I'll bet for him, you bet against him.
I'm super weak.
Okay then. Well, it's 50-50 chance. You win, you lose.
No, it's less than 50-50. I mean,
is there a chance that you'll die?
No.
No, there are no. It really depends on how quickly our clerics can get to them. But it's very rare that anyone ever dies in the Crucible.
Is Egghead easily egged on?
What?
What did you say?
Can I egg on Crusher easily?
Oh yeah, well I mean, yes, I'd probably say he definitely takes to the crowd and any of their.
Wait, there's no magic.
You're dead.
Well, what type of magic are you planning on using there? And he kind of gives you a little bit of a narrowed glance. Go ahead and make another intelligence check.
It's still in here.
Oh,
Yes.
Thank you.
5.
What about charisma? Can I lie to him?
Well, even with that, he does tell you, well, this is Divine City, friends. Arcane magic, while it's not outlawed, is heavily watched over.
I'm out.
Is Crusher supposed to lose in the third round?
Well, they're not exactly rounds. It's just more last man standing at
Crusher
whatever point that is. What?
Just Crusher of a blind son.
You know what? We actually don't know anything about Crusher's family exactly. He hasn't been forthcoming with that information. He may have some. We actually have no idea.
You should go and kick his ass.
So, as you guys are discussing,
A blind son? Do you know Crusher?
as you guys are
just throwing out ideas. I can do it.
As you guys are discussing this, Oin, you feel a hand palm the top of your skull.
Am I able to look up?
You can look up.
Okay, I'm gonna look up.
You look up, and how tall are you?
Like 4'3".
Okay, so you continue to look up as you see this hulking 6'6" half-orc has just come and rested his hand on the top of your head as he speaks to.
Is this Flower?
What's that?
Is this Flower?
This Flower?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get to that. So
He's
this
trying
guy.
to piss him off.
So this guy is basically just using him as a stand and has paid the rest of you no mind as he speaks to the bookie. He says, "Show there, bookie, which one's going to be my next contestant coming in?"
This is Flower.
This is Egghead.
This is Flower.
He looks like a puss.
So the bookie says, "Well, we got a couple of promising ones. In fact, these people here seem kind of interested in wanting to take you on." And
yeah, it's me.
That's when he, still hand on you, kind of looks down.
Can you pick me up so I'm eye level with him?
Do you ask him to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he picks you up. You're a bit small there.
I want to give him a kiss.
So as you're now eye to eye with him, you see more detail of what this guy looks like. Half orc, bald, shaved head, beard. The, of course, slightly protruding canines of that all half orcs have. Kind of a dull brown skin to his tone and a brand on his left cheek. Now, you, being dwarvish, you actually recognize it because it's runic, which is what orcs' writing is in dwarvish runes.
What room?
And you actually make more note on it that this half-orc was branded by his own people, by his own orc tribe.
What does that rune say? In Orcish, what does that rune mean?
You're asking him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, I am not full orc, but I had the glory of being born into a full orc tribe. So they wanted to let me know that I was a half-breed every day of my life. This brand here is a reminder of the fact that I am a half-blood.
Never forget it.
Because that guy told me in proper Dwarvish, not that dirt language you speak, his words, it means pig fucker. Just...
And he gives you kind of a crooked smile.
Don't say that. It actually means lonely one. Anyway.
Did you really?
Only if it's true.
Kind of lets go of you.
You fall.
Yeah, you do fall. Actually, make a dexterity check.
Alright.
See if you catch yourself.
That's going to be a 20, right?
Yep.
I have a 9.
So you kind of stumble a little bit, but you stay on your feet for the most part. Each one's got spunk. You planning on fighting?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do it.
is it going to be fair to you?
You know, you're right. I haven't really had many good fights, and I just don't want there should be another boring one.
Tell you what. I'll go ahead and give myself some stilts so I can be at a disadvantage. And then we can.
He looks at the bookie. Put this one on the bill. So, you are getting yourself ready at the edge of the crucible, at one end of the crucible.
In the dirt, I'm writing this. It says
Oh, you
Crusher.
put a heart with Crusher?
Yeah.
With a...
It's a heart with Crusher written in it and an arrow through it.
And I want to make sure he sees it.
Oh, he sees it.
Good.
That's awesome.
So,
Bookie, 20 gold against the dwarf.
right? So he takes your gold, marks down on his pad. Any other bets?
10 gold for the dwarf.
For the dwarf, 10 gold.
No
Alright.
hard feelings.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm putting 20 against me, too.
20 against you?
Yeah.
Alright. Who knows? He may actually win. May actually
I'm not
find
winning
profitable.
anything.
It's-
I'm going to be lost.
Oh, yes, it's 5-1 against.
Hey, if you win, though,
Yeah.
then you're rich.
So, you guys are getting yourselves ready inside of the crucible. And the bookie packs up his book and jumps and stands at the outer ring of the crucible opposite the rest of the crowd. All right, everyone, we have our next main event. We have a newcomer. What's your name?
Crusher.
What's your other name?
Crusher 2.
We have
Crushinator!
Crusher 2.
I have a question. This is out of game.
Okay.
If I have some of the components, so I have a spell that costs components.
Okay.
Are the components enchanted, or do I enchant them when I do the spell?
It's when you do the spell. It's,
That's
it's something that happens.
Because I was
when
gonna
you...
say, I was gonna just slip him this little piece of mica, and this was, if you get in trouble, use this.
Yeah, it would just be a piece of mica for him.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
This has the stone. Oh, so he announces we have a newcomer, Crusher 2! And then he points at, his actual name is Gormak, you find out. Alright, and coming in, you know him, you love him, Gormak the Crusher! And the crowd just erupts with excitement. I mean, you got some cheers and stuff, but that was just more for
it's
fanfare.
just like simple
It was
stuff.
just us
but-
like,
It's like, hey, this is gonna be fun to
So
watch.
am I in the crowds or am I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
we're
in
in
the
the
ring with me.
Yeah, you two have taken your seats in the crowd.
Okay.
We
And so while
disguised
people are
ourselves.
going nuts, I want to try to steal stuff.
All right, go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
I'm looking for
check.
a turkey leg.
You know what?
Turkey
Are we
leg.
all-
Oh, they definitely
dwarves?
have.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all dwarves?
He's a half.
No,
elf.
we are.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
we
should have just
I have a
disguised ourselves
feeling-
as a tall person and then entered.
Yeah, I got a 20.
You got 20.
I want to steal the people in front of me's gold purses.
the people right in front of you. So
On this day, we are still winners.
I'd say just the purse altogether,
The gold out of it.
just the gold out of it. I'd say you've been able to accumulate
Steal from
from
the
that
bookie.
about another. They don't exactly keep a lot of their pocket change on them, so I'd say you probably gathered about 40 gold
What the
pieces
bookie
extra.
does.
Pretty good.
Steal from the bookie.
The bookie's on the
Still from the
opposite
bookie.
the crowd right now. He's-
I'll
yeah,
keep you
he's-
busy. You get the bookie.
So, Bookie now addresses both you and Gormak at this time. Alright, guys, we want a clean enough fight. No magic, no weapons, just strength. And go ahead and roll initiative.
We're not doing anything.
I got
Okay,
a
yeah,
5.
we're
No, you guys are basically to your own devices. I will come back to you guys at, at some point or another.
Go find that turkey leg.
I want to move and steal more, just so you know ahead of time.
Let
Okay.
me clarify
We'll
as
get to
we're
that.
waiting. I'm filling my pockets with sand.
That's completely fine.
Pockets with sand.
I got a pocket full of sand.
I don't know if I can reach dude's face, but
Alright, what'd you get as your...
5.
5? Okay, so Gormak is going first.
yeah.
Is that with your bonus? Your initiative bonus?
Yeah, did you add your initiative?
I got 8.
Okay, so Gormak is going first. Because he rolled a 17 in
Oh,
his
yeah, no,
initiative.
yeah, no,
So,
he's-
yeah.
He's going.
So he's going to come charging at you from the other end, and he's just going to, give you a nice, simple haymaker, just kind of test you out.
Okay.
However, he misjudged your size, and he just kind of whipped right over your head.
Does he fall?
No, he just kind of swings wild, and then realizes, oh crap, that was not the height, and he's going to take his second swing.
Oh, I forgot he has 2 hands.
And once again, he's still judging how short you are. He's still coming to terms.
Can
how
you just
short
grab
you
him
are.
as a reaction and throw him
He's
over?
got a beard, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got kind of like a close, not like a very long one, but
You
like
can't
kind of a
reach.
mostly
I can't
like
get
like
that.
the
He
length
doesn't have that
of
dwarf
Jake
beard.
here.
I can't get
Yeah.
You can't reach.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb on him. I got a 15.
15, you just hit.
There you go.
So, what, you're just going to clock him? Or what are you going to do?
How did you
Yeah,
talk?
I'm
Just
gonna
jump in the air.
punch him in the knee.
Alright. Go ahead. So, punch him in the knee. So, what is your strength modifier?
Strength modifier is 3.
Alright, so he takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage from the punch.
Do I get to use my second hand like he did?
Yes, you can, because I believe at
By
this level
30.
you do get 2 strikes.
I got 12.
You miss.
12 plus? Is that, or 12 altogether?
12 altogether.
So yeah, you do. He was able to, step just outside of your reach, and goes back to his turn.
It's okay, I still got the first action.
That is much better than last time. That's a 20 to hit,
Oh shit.
not a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 20 altogether.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
16.
All right.
So he hits me.
Yeah.
So he
So
doesn't
you
hit-
take 5. So you
I
take
don't get
5
it.
points of bludgeoning damage as he finally connects with your cheek there, and he's gonna
It's 10 gold
throw
pieces.
another one, and that is 19 to hit.
Okay.
That's another 5 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, back to your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna bite him.
All right, go ahead and try.
Got 18.
All right, so you have latched onto his shin or his thigh.
Go
At
for
this
the
point.
ankle, the Achilles.
No, I'm gonna climb him.
like a tree.
Climb him like a tree.
So with that, so he takes 4 points damage there. Go ahead and for your second attack.
I'm gonna bite him up higher. I got a 10.
Unfortunately, that does not. As you try to climb up, he kind of keeps you like out of his reach.
Is he still holding me though?
He is currently holding you, and he is about to go ahead and try and slam you.
Okay.
However, you actually kind of latch on to his arms as he tries to kind of bring you down, but you kind of grab onto his to his forearms, and you keep yourself steady right in his grip there. And
exactly
tries again. Unfortunately, still, you kind of got him in a vice grip right now because you do not want to get put on the ground.
I'm gonna grab his face.
Okay.
Yes.
I got 17.
Alright, you definitely do connect with another 4 points of damage. Alright. Go ahead
I just
and...
want to start punching his face.
Alright.
You can
That's
always get the
6.
first hit. You just can't make work.
So,
6.
he kind of gives you a smirk. He goes, "You got guts there, kid."
Can I kiss him?
Good, I guess.
You can kind of like blow a... I imagine you just kind of give him like a...
That's
kinda,
fine.
Alright. That is 16 to hit.
Try goes to him, right?
Yeah, it's 16, so it would
Yeah,
go to
so
me,
it just
right?
barely. So he does at this point finally throw you, powerbomb you down onto the ground. So you take another 5 points of damage, and you are currently actually make a strength saving throw. So D20.
Yeah,
add your strength save.
So I got 12.
All right. So you managed to get up on back on your feet. You were luckily not prone. And he's going to go ahead and throw a knee into your face. That is 20 altogether to hit you for another 5 points of damage as he just brings his knee right up into your nose. And you kind of feel, I mean, that was a pretty solid hit. You feel definitely the nose kind of crack in from that.
How mad would they be if I cast magic?
I mean, it's not like I'm like banking
You have to
on
make
my
a
nose.
sleight of hand check. It's going to be a fairly high DC, though, because they are definitely on the lookout for any type of arcane magic here. Divine magic and nature magic is completely fine.
What happens to our
What kind of
bets if he
spells you
doesn't?
got?
What happens to our bets if he loses?
Well, as far as these two here, if they are caught, I guess we'll find out if they get caught. Any type of cheating, it does count in disqualification, though.
That's fair.
Hang on a second. Wait a minute.
So I'm on the ground now.
We might want
You're on
to.
your feet.
We might want to cast a spell.
Are you losing?
I don't know. Am I
You
losing?
broke your nose. You're bleeding.
You need to pull out some stops.
I'm getting
I mean, you
repulsed.
can't.
I'm just
You don't
trying
need
to
to
eat a
tell me,
turkey leg
obviously,
over
but
here.
I'm fine.
I will say, Gormak,
Do
he
that.
looks like he's just kind of warming up at this
Do
point.
that. Mutter it under
That's
your
fine.
breath.
Yeah.
Really
Healing
quiet.
word. Do I have to do anything?
I'm going to, I believe healing word, is that also somatic?
Yes, but it doesn't
So-
say how loud it has to be.
Well,
Can I also
verbal is
attack?
verbal, but then there's also hand motion that
Oh
she
no!
needs
Wait,
to.
it's no, it's just verbal.
Just
Okay,
verbal.
sure.
Just
Okay.
verbal. No somatic.
Make a sleight of hand check. So roll your d20.
Is this noticeable as
Yes.
it's healing me?
No, because there's...
that's
7.
good.
Plus your
And then plus your, her sleight of hand.
2, so 9.
9.
So as you start to mutter under your breath, you feel a hand grasp on your shoulder,
Oh,
and you look up to find one of the bastions there,
okay.
and he leans into you, he goes, "What's you doing there, girlie?"
Eating my turkey leg.
Make a deception check. So roll a d20.
Can I? No, I want to respond. I
Oh,
want
do
to
you
respond
wanna-
for it. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
No, we were talking about how we were just laughing at this guy getting his ass kicked. I'll make the deception.
Go ahead
check.
and make the deception.
I will make the deception check.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's 17.
All right. He kind of chuckles. New guy is kind of getting his ass kicked. I don't think he knew what he was getting himself into.
So does he? Do we get to heal him?
Unfortunately, she was caught as in the middle of the spell. The spell does not pop off.
It was a try. It was a good try. We tried, man.
That's okay.
Not saying that was your last try though, but that time you were interrupted.
Okay.
So I believe it is your turn. No.
I want to grab his butt.
Grab onto his butt, so you're gonna circle around.
Give me that
or...
butt.
Like
That bubble butt.
like friendly,
Okay.
but still an attack.
Are you trying to grapple him, or are you trying to just?
I mean, one man's grapple is another man's
All right, make
grapple.
Okay, so this is going to be contested strength.
Okay.
So your strength versus his strength.
I got 18.
Yep. So you are currently squeezing his ass,
Yes!
and he is considered grappled right now.
Yes!
However, be mindful of your height in comparison to him. You're also getting kind of a face full of crotch right now, as well.
Okay, so for my second one, I want to bite him.
All right.
I got a 9.
All together.
Yeah, all together.
He kind of like shimmies just out
Wait,
of the
if
way.
he grapple, doesn't he have disadvantage?
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Yes.
You do have advantage on that.
Yes.
So you
because
get to
are
roll
grappled,
again.
So go ahead and roll again.
Yes!
Good call.
I got a 9 again.
You got 9 again.
So once again, he does kind of like jimmy himself just out of reach of your teeth.
But he doesn't escape the grapple yet.
He is yeah.
He's
So
gonna
we're
try
gonna.
right now.
He's gonna try right now.
You have to try again.
Yeah. So go ahead and try and make a strength check to see if you can
He's
hold
gonna
that.
get out.
That's a 7.
Oh yeah, he definitely pushes you off of him, and he's
Worth
gonna try.
Wait, did I damage him at all?
You did not. You
That's
just
still
got him
worth
in your grasp on that. Those are your actions for.
But did I mess with him?
Not exactly. Once again, at this point in time, Gormak hasn't taken. You haven't done anything to Gormak to really set him off.
I just
at this
can't
point.
get him.
He's
He
gonna
likes it.
he's gonna come in for another knee right to your face, and that is a 19 to hit you. So that's another 5 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And he spent his other action trying to break out of the grapple, so it
Yeah,
is
he
your
did.
turn again.
Okay.
This would be perfect. Except for this one. But if I was a bard, if I had chosen a bard.
Nice, but I will say good idea, because there's technically no rules as far as combat.
there's
All
no
it is
rules.
just fists. The only rules is just fists. So
Fists.
how you choose to use those fists is up to you.
I have an idea.
I do.
You
too.
knows it.
I do.
I'm not gonna do it,
Oh, you're
but I
bad.
want to do it.
That's horrible.
What are you gonna do?
I don't even know.
I'm sure you can
Talk
guess.
to me in Dwarven.
You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna grapple on his back.
You're gonna try and grab and
Well, no,
backpack?
I'm not gonna grapple him necessarily, but I'm gonna climb on his back and punch him.
Okay.
So jump on him.
Yeah. So it's okay. So
Gotta
you're
make my
just
way
gonna
back
try
up to
and
his
punch.
face.
Yeah,
Gotta
go
get
ahead.
that kiss in.
Punch him in the spine.
That is a 11. Right? 11?
Nope.
Yeah,
Not
11.
yet. Nope.
Okay.
Still nothing. You do kind of jump up, but
You gotta get a 15.
catch air.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
I got a 7.
All together.
Yeah.
Nice. Once again, you're trying to get at his face, but he is fairly tall in comparison to you.
Tall.
So he's gonna come running at you, and he's just gonna give you a good old fashioned DDT, slam to the ground. However, once again, kind of slides right past you, doesn't quite catch your neck on that one. Next attack, and that is a 15 to hit. I think that's just under your
It is.
armor class. All right. So once again, you're using your size
No,
advantage
you
to
don't.
him as well.
All right, jumping on him again. This time,
All right.
this time from the chest. That is a 12.
Nope, still under.
Trying it again. Same thing. That's a 20.
Natural 20. All right. So you're gonna what is it you're trying to do here?
I'm kissing his chest and pulling out chest hair.
Oh, you're gonna rip hair off
Yeah.
of? All right. So let's see. Natural 20. That's an automatic crit. So it takes 8 damage, and you get a fistful of hair
Yes.
and
Can
just
I take it and just go?
blow it right before, kind of give the pleasure right before pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So you currently got a fistful of orcish chest hair
Gross.
Yeah.
in your hands.
Did you pull it?
Gotta keep a piece of
Was
it.
it
Don't let
decently
it all
wounded
go.
enough to make him bleed?
He was a pretty there's a
guy.
pretty thick patch of hair that he just got.
I'm gonna
So,
pocket
yeah,
the,
there is.
whatever hair is left on my hand.
Did
I'm
he
just gonna
scream
pocket
Kelly
that.
Clarkson? though?
Cool, you got.
Kelly
You have a pocket
You know that
full
was
of half
real?
orc hair
And sand.
and sand, which you have yet to use.
Saving it.
So yeah, you do see some trickles of blood start to form right at the roots where you pulled hair
I
out,
know what
like
my
he just
sand
got
is for
waxed.
now. I know what the sand is for now.
And he looks at you like, all right, now we're getting started with something. And he's gonna
He's
come,
in the hair pulling.
and he's just gonna give you a
He's
flat
into it.
forward foot to the face.
Sweet.
Foot to the face.
Does he get it?
No, he does not.
Boot to
He-
the head.
I was
Once
gonna say
again-
that's an awkward
Are
angle.
we
You're on his
barefoot?
chest.
Yeah. What's
Are
that?
we barefoot?
No, you guys got boots on
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff.
I thought it was
He-
like Fight Club. No shirts, no shoes.
No, Gormak just doesn't wear a shirt.
Ah, okay.
But he does have pants and a boot. You are still technically
Does he have gloves?
No. And his next one is a 15 to hit you, which I think is also another miss. Man, you guys, it's a lot of whiffing, which is, I mean, it makes sense for him.
Great.
Not sure about you. Go ahead.
Well, That's a 13.
Just under.
That's okay. It's gonna be a 13 again.
Nice. Can't quite seem to get at him. He just keeps moving away from you.
I got an
Those
idea.
long legs?
Yeah.
I got an idea.
Alright, so yeah, at this point in time, before Gormak takes his turn, what are you guys currently doing in the stands right now?
I'm getting ready to
Besides stealing
steal
money
again.
and
I'm
eating
getting
a
ready to
turkey leg.
steal again.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm not. I take
No.
that back. I'm not going to steal. I'm watching this, trying to think of, is there any way I can make this work?
And you're enjoying your turkey leg?
I'm enjoying my turkey leg. That's, yeah.
No. Wait, what does this one do? I know what it does, but I want to know if there's any other effects on it.
What are you trying to do?
Crown of Madness.
Crown of Madness. That actually does take a visual effect when you do Crown of Madness.
Does
because,
it?
Yeah, a spectral crown will form on his head.
I also don't know how much I approve of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be bad for me. Just throwing that out there. Like that
So
could
yeah,
kill me.
just fair warning if you do decide to do that, which I think it also has other components which could get you caught. But if you do,
Verbal and somatic, yeah.
yeah.
And
Once again,
I took my feet for armor, not Warcaster, which I
Yeah.
almost took Warcaster. I love that feat.
Yeah, the only problem with Crown of Madness is that this fight will immediately be stopped because of the fact that because there is a visual magical crown that forms.
Just get to the bookie. Get to the bookie.
He's still
and
on the
then do it.
he's still on the opposite side of the crucible from the crowd. The bookie's nowhere near the crowd.
We're killing time. You can make
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm just watching for now.
Okay, so Gormak is going to go ahead and take his turn again, and he's going to try and grapple you. So go ahead and make a strength versus his strength.
I'm just screaming at people. I am not into
7.
trains.
So he picks you up
Okay.
and he's got you, and he is just going to go ahead make another strength save.
Oh, that time I got 21.
21?
Yeah.
Alright, so he was just about to body slam you, but you managed to just slip out of his grasp just in time to fall away right before he landed on you.
But he did land.
He did land, however,
So his
he
face is
didn't...
level with mine currently?
Currently, yes. So he is, yeah.
Is he prone?
No, he's kind of gone down to
12?
his knees as he broke free.
Okay,
so
hold
he
on.
didn't
So that
quite
was a
get
12.
the...
Let's go again. That's a 14.
14 just barely misses. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you, you gotta get a 15, dude.
15, yes. 15 was his armor class.
That was my second one. So.
Alright.
Was.
For 15
Yeah, that
is
was
his
my
armor
second.
class.
I think
Sorry.
he said was.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
He lost some of that hair.
Yeah, does that affect his armor class?
It does not. So being that he is now a little bit more level with you, he's going to take a straight up nut shot at you.
Oh, low.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
You didn't do that.
Unfortunately, he just kind of wildly swung in your direction, but you happen to step outside of it.
Good.
He's going to try again, but once again, you are too keen to what he's trying to do there.
You know, just for that, I'm going to tear a tooth out.
Oh.
I missed. So I'm going to tear the other one out. I missed again.
Like, does he have the fangs?
Yeah.
Not as prominent as a full orc, but he does
His
have
silver
like
protruding.
some slight protruding.
I'm going to throw out that insult, too. I would have got it if you were full orc.
Oh, yes!
He kind of gives a smirk and a chuckle at that.
Boot to the tooth.
And at this point, he's now stood back up, and once again, he's just going to try and kick you in the face. Dude, you are way too short.
You have yet to use that
I don't
sand.
know.
He was down on the
Yeah.
ground
Yeah.
next to you. You should have used that
But
sand.
he went for the nut shot.
Yeah. However, you do finally take just the flattest of his foot straight to the center of your face this time.
Ooh.
And for another
How's
5
that nose
damage.
feeling?
Again, the nose was never, like,
Yeah, you
my
were
prize.
Yeah,
So I'm
you were
like,
you were
fine.
currently just
Can I-
pouring.
Can I look at the half orc and see what kind of condition he's in? How does he look in this fight?
Go ahead and make
he's looking kind of rough.
make a
I know
medicine
that.
check.
Medicine?
Yeah.
14.
I mean, he's taking a couple shots. He's looking pretty good so far.
He's fine.
Yeah,
He's a tough
He's
boy.
just so tall.
Yeah, he's taking a couple shots, but
You said
I
he has a
mean,
beard, not a mustache?
he's
like him. He's good.
technically, yeah, he's got that
Like
because
this.
because of that half orc
Like my glorious
kind of
beard.
gene tune. He doesn't exactly have
Almost
much of
bear-like?
it. What's that?
Almost bear-like?
What does that mean?
You mean like okay, like a bear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
ish.
Is he?
Yeah, ish.
Yeah?
Yeah. He could pass as a bear.
I got this.
He's
I mean,
got enough hair on his chest to
round.
rip off
He
that
is.
patch.
He's not round. Like he's fairly muscularly
So-
built.
Okay.
Like you're
I'm
talking,
not
like,
that
you're-
picky. I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you're talking like a pro wrestler type build, kind of. Yeah.
Don't picture like
Like
Azog
Mankind?
from The Hobbit.
Huh?
He's not like Azog.
No,
from The
more.
Hobbit.
He's probably more like the Rock.
Oh.
Like the Rock today.
Like fanny pack. Oh,
So he's
Yeah.
like
Not fanny pack,
He's
Rock.
like-
not fanny pack, right?
So picture the White Orc in The
yeah,
Hobbit.
yeah, like Azog the Defiler.
That's
just
fine,
dense
too.
muscles and yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
that looks good.
That's just
But just covered in hair.
unfortunate name.
Just his chest. He's got
Just
a
his
nice.
chest.
He's got a
And a
nice
little beard.
patch and a beard.
Azog is hairless.
Yeah, his head he keeps shaved smooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he the pale orc from?
I got an 18.
No,
From
he is.
Oblivion.
He is no, because he has a brownish tint to his skin.
I got an 18.
18, you do definitely connect. What are you?
Remember Hell in a Cell?
Oh, you're gonna try and pick him
That
up.
I do.
Okay. All right. Amazingly, you are actually able to slightly different.
I'm a
but
strong
you-
boy.
Slightly different, but you're able to actually wrap around his in your comparison his trunk of a leg.
Yeah.
And lift him up and just slam him. I'm gonna
Grab
say
his thigh and just
he is now considered prone
Yes.
from that slam.
disadvantage. Boot to the tooth.
Sand and face.
Okay,
to blind.
you're not gonna kick him while he's down. You're just gonna throw sand in him. He's on the ground.
He's disadvantaged.
Yeah, he's already at a disadvantage.
You really want to
But he's already taken that
Sam, though.
damage, right?
Yes, he has taken 4 points of damage from that hit.
Just 2 more. Let's go for the damage.
Yeah, boot to the face.
Okay.
As a bonus action, can he throw
18.
sand?
All right, so he takes another 4 damage from your kick right to the face.
Can you throw sand as a bonus action?
I would say throwing sand would be considered an action because it's
Can I give him a kiss on the nose?
That can be a bonus action.
Kiss on the nose.
So, at this point, it's come back to him, and he just took a fairly good crack.
Yeah, that
the
was
face.
kind of embarrassing.
Yeah. And two, I will say the first one definitely took him off guard, the fact that you were able to lift him off the ground, which he did not expect at all. And then he
Strong
took
boy.
a boot to the
Did
face.
he not look at my hammers when he picked me up?
He did, and then he took a boot to the face, so he is now stood up.
Did I get one of his teeth?
You did not.
Damn it.
No. However, he did kind of have to, like right his jaw a little bit. So at this point, he's now taken half his movement to stand up, and you look at him, and the look on his face seems to have changed a little bit, and his general presence seems to have changed from being the kind of like happy-go-lucky, this is just kind of like a fun Saturday, afternoon, to you notice his eyes have become slightly more bloodshot than where they were at the beginning of this. He is now...
There's the orc.
Yeah, he is now going to take this time to rage. Okay.
Yeah, this is still a good Saturday for me.
So he is now enraged. And at this point, in fact, he's actually going to, after, seeing that display, he's like, alright, no more games. And in fact, he's actually going to go full orc.
But he's only half orc.
Yeah.
How do you go full when you're
He's
only
gonna.
half?
You never go full orc.
He's gonna. You know how they say, never go full orc. He's gonna take more of that orc blood out of him, and he lets out a roar as he decides to take a frenzied rage at you. Okay. So he's gonna come at you with a good old haymaker. However, at this point, the wildness in him just causes that swing to go. At this point, his rage is kind of taking the better of him.
He's blinded by love.
But because of his frenzy, he gets a third attack.
Okay.
Once again, his 3 wild haymakers that you're just able to just keep just underneath of him.
I just don't move.
Go ahead.
Does he do extra damage when he's raged?
He might.
Okay. Tickling doesn't do damage.
Tickling does not do damage.
But it's fun. I'll get him in the knee again.
Okay.
It's a 21.
Alright, so yeah, you give him a good old crack to the kneecap.
That was an 18, right? I'm sorry, that was a 16. It was a 19.
Either way, you hit.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you accurate. Now I want to jump on him and hit him in the face again.
Alright.
Got a 13.
That unfortunately
Not gonna
does
work
not
out.
hit.
That's okay.
So at this point, he once again in his rage with I cannot roll for shit right now. And unfortunately in that last one, taking with a natural 1, just swings wildly, throwing himself off balance. He is once again prone.
Yes! Okay. I'm going to take my first to shove sand in his face.
Okay.
I get a 19.
That he is now, I'm gonna say he's blinded for a round.
And then I'm going to kick him really hard into his face.
Okay.
That one's just 11.
You can't make that second attack work, can you?
Never.
Alright, let's go ahead and take it back to the crowds. What's happening?
Should I steal? I'm scared to get caught now. No, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna steal.
Trying to get more.
That's an 11.
I'd say you were able to, however, not as deftly. You get another 5 gold off of someone. However, you could have gotten more, but you felt the person shift, so you basically you withdrew your hand as fast as you could to make sure that nothing else happened. But you're able to come away with something.
We're walking around the arena. Or are you just getting the money from people in front of you?
I'm just getting. I'm walking around. I'm
Walking
not
around
doing
the
this in
arena.
one spot, just so you know.
Okay, so
We're
you're
walking now.
moving.
After we got touched, we're kind of moving.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're kind of making yourselves a little bit more
What's your
scarce.
health
Yeah,
looking
we're
like?
walking around a little bit.
Are you doing anything in addition to walking?
Not right now. I
Not right now?
don't know.
Okay.
35. Should we try healing him again?
You can try. You can certainly
This
try.
one,
That's up
right?
to you.
That's
That's your decision, not
That's
mine.
definitely what you have. You definitely have the option to try.
While,
So
she-
I
Pretty good.
while she's doing that, I want to just create like a distraction around her, so people are not watching her at this point.
What are you doing?
Like bump into somebody and start screaming at them. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Streaking.
Make a performance check.
Oh,
think you got it.
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right.
18.
So you kind of bump into someone. Hey, what you doing?
So I'm just...
Oh shit!
Natural 20. All right. So sleight of hand does work. You pop off that healing word. So what does healing word?
I think it's a one.
And also, what slot are you casting it at?
So it is a first level, and you can cast it at the second or third. It's up to you.
What do each of those do? Second or third?
Every spell slot above first level will do extra.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to do base amount of healing or if you want to give them a little extra.
So like
How you feeling?
I mean,
healing word with this you do
above
1d
halfway.
plus your spell casting
feeling good.
ability modifier. So it'd be 1d4 plus 6. So, but if you cast it using a spell slot of 2 or higher, you increase it by 1d4. So if you do it at 2, you get to roll 2. Now for this, since you rolled a natural 20, it's going to be double.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
That's not for because the spell just happens with that. She doesn't have to roll for that. That was just to roll to make sure that no one noticed her.
oh,
doing it.
that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, so we don't get caught.
Yeah. So
Right.
you definitely do not get caught.
We were careful this time,
Yeah.
though. You got your distraction going.
I got a good distraction going.
And actually, I was going to give you advantage on that, but you didn't need it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what does it matter then?
It's up to you.
So it's up to you if you want to give him more hit points or just give him some hit points.
Yeah, let's give you more hit points.
Okay. So second or third level.
I'd go 2.
Second level.
Personally.
2.
So go ahead and roll
The pyramid one.
2d4.
This
So,
one?
yeah, go ahead and roll. 2 of these.
2 of these.
And then add your wisdom modifier to that total.
It's the spell, not just the.
It's the spell
Oh,
modifier.
oh, it's
though,
the
yeah.
spell
Yeah,
modifier.
not the spell.
attack.
Yeah, not the spell attack. So it's your wisdom modifier on that.
So for you, it's it's plus 3, so he gets 5.
Nice. So
There you go.
I mean, that's at least an attack brushed off of you.
Yeah.
So you're not exactly sure where it's come from, but you feel some type of boost to your vitality, and you're like, wait a second, that feeling a little bit better right now.
This one
Yeah,
knows.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling good.
Maybe
His nose
it's the
is
fact
no
that
longer
maybe it's the
broken.
fact that I just got a couple of good hits on him. Maybe you're
Kiss on
maybe
the
you're feeling a
nose.
little bit more rallied or something. So
Can I let him know? Is he still blind and prone?
he is still currently blind. He is taking his half his movement to stand back up, and he is going to make one of his. Actually, no, he's just at disadvantage for this round. So
Can I egg him on some more?
yeah, you can go ahead and just yell stuff out while
I'm gonna
he's-
take your tusks and stab him in your eyes.
So unfortunately, at disadvantage. His second attack, he connects with 16. Did so that's another 5 damage. So you yelling at him was at least able to get him in the
You knew
correct
where you
Oh, I
direction.
gave him ref.
Give him a point of
However,
reference.
missed it on the third attack.
That's because he's.
Oh, I'm
stupid.
sorry. Actually, because he's raging, that's an extra 2 damage to you. So that's 7 altogether. from
Got
that
Yeah, I would not have lasted. I would. Because how much is your max? 60.
60.
I'd be down to 13.
It is currently your turn, Oin.
Alright. I'm gonna kick his teeth.
He is standing up again.
I got a 9 or 11.
So he just pushes you off of him as he feels you start to climb his person.
That's okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Alright.
I got a 11 again.
It's almost like the dice know what you're trying to do or something.
Right? They do not want those teeth gone.
They do not.
I did not.
You cannot have them.
So, at this point now, he has wiped the sands from his eyes. He is still currently frenzied. First attack does not go. He is going to try and pick you up again, so go ahead and make a strength save.
Got 13.
So he has picked you back up again. And he's going to try... Go ahead and make another strength save as he tries to slam you again.
I got a 20.
Well done. Natural 20?
Nope.
Oh, just 20 altogether? Alright, so once again you were able to slip out of his grasp as he was going to power bomb you again. It is back to your turn.
Making that work.
Hey. I got 22, and I kick his fucking teeth.
Alright, so his canines are still set, but you did get him to spit out a molar from back in his
I'll take it.
You don't
in
need
his
molars.
mouth.
I'll take it. I'll take all his teeth.
Was that
That was my
your first attack? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
It was 7.
Yeah, you can't make that.
Not second one.
Not so good on the second one.
I still think. I guess so.
Is there anything else you can do instead as an action instead of an attack?
Can I do a dance real quick?
On your turn, you can.
As a performance?
He is currently hit you for...
I think I got negative on that. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, he just got a 22 to hit on you, so that's another 7.
Yeah, I have a negative
damage
on
to you.
performance. I can't.
He's going to take his second attack.
Me too. I have a negative performance.
However, whips over your head.
I just have bad charisma.
I got all the
Same.
charisma.
And with a
Same,
nat-
I don't have
I
any.
just can't.
With a
It's
natural
too awkward.
19,
Mountain dwarves.
he's gonna grab the back of your head and pull it right into his knee. Again, that nose is just becoming more and more concave.
Yeah, that's.
Don't you worry about charisma. I got all the charisma we're gonna need, baby.
So you take another 7 points of damage.
I feel like I don't
Okay.
even need a nose at this point.
How's that person you're yelling at? All right, we good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're
It's
just keep
just a
walking.
quick resolution.
All right.
I mean, now I feel like I'm a little bit in trouble, but I still feel good.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna kick him again.
Alright.
No. It's not to the death, so
21.
Alright.
I have a feeling
he
Edge
takes
is gonna get
another-
his ass kicked.
4
Yeah, but I'm gonna get a lot of good hits in.
As I said,
Go
20 against the dwarf.
Go ahead.
Rip out leg hair.
Okay. He is
Yeah,
wearing
7.
pants right now, so
Oh, shit.
yeah.
So
That would explain that.
would explain
Yeah.
why you didn't get out.
So you just kind of tug on his pants, like, why isn't this working?
Where's the hair?
Alright. He's gonna try and grapple you again. With a natural 20
I got a 9.
on that. So you are definitely in his grasp. And he is going to headbutt you while he's got you in his grasp. And that definitely connects, so you take another 7 points of damage. And finally, let's see if you can't get that power bomb to work. Make a strength saving throw.
Got 14.
Alright, once again, you're somehow nimble enough to stay off the ground. Go ahead.
Just sheer hatred. That's the only force keeping you from smashing into the ground.
Hopefully, this orc buys you a beer later. Damn.
Would it be a bad time to pull out my hammer?
You did not go in with weapons.
I didn't keep it on my belt?
No.
You sure?
No, they made sure to that it's only...
By his hammer, he means
Are you taking out your
his
swinging
hammer. His swinging cod.
dick? Is that what you're about to do right now? Are you gonna
No,
attempt
that's
to-
my finishing
Are you
move.
going to
isn't-
attempt to dick
But
slap
isn't
him?
the orc still blind though? He won't even see it.
No, he's not
this
not
one,
anymore.
yeah, it
He's
was
blinded
only-
by
it was only
rage.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's too little anyway.
Wait, do I still have that rock?
Did you ever? Oh
Yes,
yes, you do
you
have
did.
that
Yeah,
big piece
yeah.
of mica.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a little piece of mica like this big.
That would be considered a dexterity because if you're gonna toss a rock at him, that would be a ranged attack.
You know, I'm low enough that I'm not going to try it.
Okay.
If I was higher, I would do it.
The mica is for a mirror self.
I'm gonna hold on.
Which creates 3 of you, but you can't do it.
Because that one I didn't get anything.
Was that a 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that a natural 1? What were
Yeah.
you trying to do?
I was gonna kick him.
Okay.
Now
So-
you're prone.
You do go up to kick him, and you throw a wild kick and slip. You are now considered prone. You can take half your movement to stand back up, and then take the rest, and then take your other action.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Okay, go ahead. So you're back up on your feet.
21.
Try that kick one more time.
All right,
No, I'm punching him in the dick.
you hit him
Yeah,
directly
I
in the
do.
nuts.
And
And while, because of his enraged state, you know, he does react and kind of flinch, but not as much as you would have hoped for him to react to a nut
I
shot.
still got his. He didn't get mine.
not yet.
That is true.
That's
Not
true.
yet.
You tried
However,
earlier.
it is his turn again.
I'll give it to him.
Oh, who does that move in Mortal Kombat? Where they go in and uppercut into the groin and then grab the nuts and squeeze and they
Is
pop.
that is that Johnny Cage?
My-
Or that seems like one of
It
his
might be
moves.
Johnny Cage, yeah.
Yeah,
He even does it to the female opponents.
nice.
So it's-
Well, he does that to you with a swift kick right between the legs.
Okay.
So another 7 points of damage.
Oh, did he hit?
Oh yeah, he hit for 21 to hit
5.
on that one. And he I think he even kind of got you to lift off the ground a little bit with that
Pretty cool.
hit.
Wait, did you say this was tap out?
You can hear that song from
No,
here.
it's to unconsciousness.
Okay.
So he's going to take his second attack and connect with a 17.
Dig down.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
So right before he puts his hand on your shoulder, nods, respect, crack right across the face.
I got what I needed.
The crowd goes wild. The drums and horns go off. As
I'm pretty sure we got some money out of that.
yeah. There's
You guys
something
bet
off
against
that.
him, yeah.
The clerics of the Braving Grounds do come immediately as they're instructed to do. They start casting their healing
Cool.
on you, so you are back to stabilized. I'd say at this point they put you at half health.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be.
You might want to take a long rest.
So the ones who had 4
No, I lost
Oin,
10.
lost.
Yeah.
However, you put 20 against
20
him,
against him.
so it was 5-1 odds against
Against
Oin.
so
So you did bet against him. So you bet for Gormak to win. So 20
Yeah.
times 5.
no, that's the other way.
Is that?
It's the other way. 5-1 would be if he won.
Oh, see, I don't understand
bet-
odds.
I don't
See,
either.
yeah,
I just
thought-
doubled my money. That's all.
Yes. All right. So you are coming to at the base of the crucible there, as the clerics are bringing you back to some amount of health. Gormak approaches you at this point, as some of the clerics are currently tending to some of the wounds that you gave him, and he says to you, "What's your name there?"
Stick with pressure too. This is what he's gonna know me as forever.
I'm not saying nicknames.
Oin.
What's your name?
Doin.
Oin. He extends. He kind of like gives like the the Predator clasp, like how
Yes!
Schwarzenegger
And I
had.
take it.
Yeah, and he kind of gives that. He goes, "You did good there. I want to see you come back."
Yes.
So crowd is cheering. The bookie / announcer has announced the winner and has announced Oin for his admirable attempt at the title.
So flags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jafar, he's our man. That didn't really take too much time out of your day here in Vasselheim.
That's good.
Oh my god.
Should you choose, there is still the business with the Slayer's Take. Or you can even go to a local tavern, kind of brush off your wounds a little bit more. It's up to you guys.
What do you do?
Steal shit.
They're going to a tavern then.
But what was the
Do you need a
Slayer's
beer?
Take stuff?
The Slayer's Take is... it's
on the way.
it's the
Very
Monster
sad.
Hunters Guild. That's usually where like the high value bounties are.
I'm not a hammer bro, so I can't.
Well, I mean, they don't really care about physical might. They aren't part of. They don't worship the Stormlord. That's only the Crucible. Slayer's Take is simply, there's a job that needs to get done. Get it done. We don't care how you do it.
Yeah, the Stormlord was just... It's a holiday today, remember?
Yeah. So you happen to be here on the day of challenge, which is in favor of the Stormlord, but the Slayer's Take does not witness that. They are something completely different. Is that where you wish to go? Let's
Yes.
do that. Right.
Sure.
Let's do it.
So, make an investigation check. That is your D20, and then in your skills,
And then in here.
yeah, you add your
16.
investigation. 16.
13
11.
Okay.
and 13.
So, asking around, you find it well enough. You're asking just about the right questions and being pointed in the correct direction. You find yourselves walking up on a pretty quaint-looking tavern, like of a guild hall, and you enter in to a candlelit guild hall. Once again, fairly well kept. Kind of, I guess you could probably even say it's something kind of similar to like in Skyrim when you go find the. Oh man, why can't I remember the werewolves in Skyrim?
The companion.
The companions. So it's kind of similar to that kind of situation, and you are greeted to the scene of a tall tiefling woman, red skin.
Is she hot?
She's pretty good looking. So red skin, silver hair, completely white eyes. She's dressed in dark brown leathers, fairly, very fine leather, but it still has very good purpose to monster slaying. It's very
Is
utility.
it enchanted?
Make an Arcana check.
That's 13. No, I'm sorry, it's 10.
10. She's dressed in very fine leathers for doing her job and doing it well. She is currently berating two other guild members in the hall, and she says to them, "Listen, this bounty has been on my desk for the last 2 weeks, and you guys have done nothing but sit on your asses. Now get out there and get it done now." They both clamor to their stuff. They get their weapons and armor ready, and they're like, "Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. We'll get right to it." She, assholes. She looks at you. "Oh, well. Welcome to the Slayer's Take. My name is Annalisa. How can I help you?"
He sounds either Mexican or Middle Eastern.
Probably
Go
more
with
of
both.
like a Middle Eastern. My accent's not
Both.
as great.
Is there a tankard close by?
There is a table that does have a couple of mugs.
I grab the one with anything in it and drink
Uh-huh.
it for dramatic effect.
Okay.
What seems to be the problem, Ossifer?
Natural 20.
Well done. So she kind of sits there, hands.
Nice.
So she kind of sits there, hands on her hip, and just kind of cocks an eyebrow at you. It's like, it's a pretty strong ale that you just took there. Not bad. But then again, what else can I expect from a dwarf? Well, let's see. Are you here looking for a job?
Mm-hmm. Sort of.
Yes.
All right. Well, you came to the right place. Let me see here. So she goes behind. There's a scene like at the Gildar, there's kind of like a table set up, almost like a counter or like a desk, something. She reaches under. She pulls out a ledger. She starts flipping through. Let us see. She kind of narrows her eyes, kind of investigating, just kind of scanning at the group in front of her. She's
Is there anything valuable that I can see?
anything valuable? Make a perception check.
19.
It's pretty decent guild hall, but nothing of like any type of opulence. It's more for utility and more for just it's a place for guild members to come and stay and hang their head. And maybe you see like a couple of maybe goblets that are made of a metal or something that seems to kind of shine a little bit, but nothing of like too ornate or anything like that. They're not
Nothing
really,
good here.
they're not
I
really
just need
looking
to hear more
for
about
that.
this job.
So she starts flipping through the pages, kind of scanning you guys. Let us see. Doppelganger. Too boring. Aha! This seems interesting. There appears to be a chimera in the area. Interested?
Where's Mom?
Why did I know that you guys were gonna...
That's so sad.
So good.
Not that type of chimera.
Oh, it's that kind of.
Oh,
That's
maybe.
what I'm
Always
picturing
that
now.
chimera. It's always that chimera.
We're talking... Actually, go to make just a general intelligence
I'm
check.
pretty sure it's pronounced chimera.
Shamari. Yeah. I've heard it both ways.
Are we all rolling?
So 11.
I got a 7. It's a 7, right?
So we got 2 11s and a 7.
Fair enough. Chimera doesn't quite ring a bell. She does, you kind of say, you kind of think to yourself, Chimera. Seems a little bit familiar. I may have heard the name, but not
I think
quite.
I caught that once.
So she explains it to you. Well, the chimera is it is a beast who is equal parts of lion, dragon, and goat. Does fly around. It has been seen. It's outside in the Vesper Timberlands so far. However, we wish to take care of this thing before it starts getting closer to the trade routes and giving them trouble. Are you interested?
Sure.
You said goat?
Goat,
You
dragon,
said trade
and lion.
routes and my ears perked up.
That's good eating.
It is. It is not going in the direction. The direction you would be going would not be actually crossing the trade routes at all. They're just worried about the chimera making its way towards that direction. So she hands you all the bounty slip for you to examine. So you read on the location that the chimera seems to be coming from the direction of the Utspire Mountains, past the Vesper Timberlands, outside of Vasselheim. There are items to be collected from the chimera so that you are granted the reward from the bounty, which is you need both horns from the dragon and the goat head of the chimera, claws and teeth from both the dragon and the lion part of the chimera, wings if you are able to take those, or at least the webbing from the wings, and to remove, if you can, the glands, the fire glands from the dragons.
Jeez, just drag the whole thing back.
Yeah. The reward is 300 each to each person filling it out, as well as a number of other trinkets or potions that they see fit to give to you, depending on if you're able to bring back everything as it is. And Alessa explains, should you take this? So does it seem interesting enough for you?
Guys, we literally know nothing about chimeras. I can't find those things.
Tamari.
I'm not gonna be able to find the fire glands in this thing.
Just drag
Can
the whole
you
thing
find the
back. Just bring the whole thing.
I mean, if that is what you wish to do, if you are able to carry it, there are. I mean, this isn't, as you see, this is not a small city. You could buy yourself a cart to take things with you.
We got a pack mule. I got you.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right.
Is it considered large or giant?
We believe that this one is a large, a full adult chimera.
What's the size of it?
Large.
Just what's just
So
large?
10 by 10. is
So,
large.
10 feet?
yeah. So his character is considered medium.
Okay.
At how tall are you?
6'2".
So yeah, at 6'2", he's considered medium. Dwarves are considered small as a race. So this is a size up from at least a normal.
So we've got at least
Yes.
one medium of combined and another medium.
At least, yeah, at least
That's,
two medium.
that's why Hogburn is only considered medium.
Uh,
Because he's less than 10 feet tall.
oh, that makes more sense. By this time,
This is a big
also,
beastie.
the clerics have finished from back at the Crucible. The clerics had finished. You're back at full hit points.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was a number of clerics giving you heal.
So did like some of those clerics just kind of chill with me for a little bit? And
Yeah.
Just followed you.
they followed me. They're like, "No, you got to stay until
No,
you
it
get
was,
better."
it was
I'm like,
while
"No,
it was
I'm
while
going."
you're still in the Crucible.
Oh, okay.
And during all that,
Okay.
they were casting their healing.
Can I
words
take
and
more of
cure
this
wounds.
drink with
Then
me?
It's up to you.
Taking more.
So, as you accept and you pass the bounty slip to each other, you notice that as you touch the paper, you almost kind of feel a slight tingle in your thumb as it's pressed against the parchment. And after each one of you have taken it and examined the paper, you notice that your signatures have appeared onto the bottom of the bounty based off of you touching it. So the parchment was enchanted to take your signature down should you've accepted.
So if we bail on this thing, does something happen?
Oh, funny you should ask. As she takes the slip back. You have 7 days to complete this. If you do not return to us in the 7 days, we will consider you to be dead and the contract will be nullified.
Oh, so we could just bail with
Just leave
no
it
real
alone.
consequence.
You would just consider us dead,
We would consider you dead.
but
you
we
do not
wouldn't
return
be
to us.
dead.
It's really not up to us to determine that. We send people on dangerous missions.
What if we come back after the 7 days and it's not completed? Are we still dead?
The contract will be notified after 7 days, regardless of if you come back or not.
So have you ever not completed the contract?
I am the keeper of the take.
That wasn't the
I
question.
am the leader here, and I got my position for a reason.
I mean,
She looks at her wrist as if there was some type of watch. Time is wasting here, people. You have 7 days. Do you wish to take this or not? There are many other people who wish to take
You already
these
signed
bounties.
for us.
Yeah,
so
we
I
already-
guess
we
we're
already
do
doing
you
signed
want
it.
a
the
watch?
paper.
I can make you a watch. You want a watch?
What do you want to watch?
I want
Maybe we should just go.
for people to not waste my time when they take bounties from me.
Don't talk to me that way. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
Can I take a drink of some of the beer?
See?
Make
So-
an intimidation check.
Go ahead.
8.
18 plus 6.
She smirks.
Don't you dare talk
She
to
smirks.
me that way.
I like you.
Okay,
You seem
good.
like you like fire. You may need that.
Good.
However, she does come over to you and places her hand on her shoulder. That's spunk. Keep it. And then she gives you a swift headbutt.
Nice.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Now get out of my face and return to me with either a completed contract or your corpses. Either way, I do not care.
I mean,
Is there anything else I could, as I'm leaving, is there anything I can see of value?
Well, I mean, you made a pretty good perception check, the first one. It's up to you to determine based off of what you saw in that first one if it was worth your time.
It's goblets. You really need them.
No.
I'm already taking one. She said I could.
I mean, it's just a
You
wooden
walk out
mug.
with your
Yeah.
So I mean,
it's a wooden mug. It's nothing. So it is. She does explain that getting from here to the last point that it was sighted is about 2 days travel on horseback. Once again, you were also given the information that this, and I mean, you can basically very obviously see that this is a big city.
Does that include the 2 days travel time for our 7 days total?
Yes. So traveling.
So we really only have 5 days to do it.
Give or take. Well, it's 2 days to get there, 2 days back. So it's a 4 day altogether if you're like really not picking up the pace of travel. So you got 3 days to actually complete the actual kill.
Because I don't know where to find a Shamari.
It does point you in the right direction. Asking around. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Let's just suffice it to say 16.
Well done, all of you. First of all, with those rolls, I'd say that's enough to have asked around. The local bastions and some of the locals of, do you know this area? You were also pointed in the direction of a shop, general goods store that does sell maps of the surrounding area. Should you choose to purchase one, nothing special. Just they decide to part with it for 10 copper if you want it.
It's a big city. Can we start asking people if they know anything more about it?
Well, it's not in the city. It is outside the city, so that's where the maps could help you.
So nobody's seen the Shamari?
I mean, usually if people see it, not a lot of them, come
So how
back
do we
to
know
tell.
this Shamari's even real?
My point exactly.
I mean, it is something you've at least heard about. And if
I mean,
the Slayers...
clearly
How do we know this one is real?
You've been told multiple times that if the Slayer's take has been taken on a bounty, it exists.
Oh, okay.
Because they're definitely a no bullshit type of monster slaying guild. If there's a monster to be dealt with, they've made full well that it is worth their time to actually track down.
Are we sure this place isn't just a bunch of pranksters?
So do you wish to buy a map? Or do you...
Yes. I think we should buy a map.
So 10 copper for a map of the Vesper Timberlands up towards the Aspire Mountains.
Gold. I'm just going to steal it.
The guy's got it in his hand, about to hand it to you.
Can I grab it and run?
You got 2 stubby-legged buds with you.
Yeah, you can.
We're not
keep 'em.
stealing it. Just be like, we're not with them. Hold on. Just let him run. We'll
I
catch
just
up with them
steal
later.
things. That's what I do. I'm a criminal.
No,
Okay.
No, just
My
gonna
background
get the
is a criminal.
You're gonna... So
I'm gonna go get the car.
You're gonna ask about the...
You know what we need? Some rope.
Okay,
Horses.
So he's walking
We need
over to the
some
stables
horses.
to talk about horses. You are currently contemplating
I am
stealing a
contemplating.
map.
If he's going over
As
to
you're
get
talking to
something
him.
else,
Yeah, what are you currently doing? Who are you with
I'm
right
looking
now?
at the rope. I don't know. I'm just
we should
listening.
have some rope.
Uh-huh.
Measuring ropes.
We might have to tie it up. We're gonna have to drag it back somehow.
Oh, so you're in the store with him?
We should have rope.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You, in your pack, you do have 50 foot of hempen rope between the three of you, so that's 150 feet
don't need
of rope.
That's
already.
a long.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So if you choose to get rope past that,
I think that's a good enough.
you think that's enough? Okay.
What about chains? I need 2 chains.
You planning on bringing it back alive
I've
there?
got 2.
Yes. I'm planning on riding it back into town.
Well, for that, you'd probably want to go back into the proving grounds because that's where most of the blacksmiths are. If you wish to purchase chains.
My animal handling is not great. I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got animal handling.
What is it?
6.
Oh shit!
Nice.
You might be able to
Mine's a
just be like, no, man, you're gonna fly us back home.
Just leave the
So is
horse.
that
Wait
a
a minute.
no on the horses?
Well, we need to get there.
Travel time reduced.
Yeah, so
We need to get
Sure,
there.
we need
I'll
the
come back to
horses,
you guys.
and they can make good bait.
Oh, we're in the store. Okay, you're looking at the horses.
Yeah, so let's. So you in the stables
No.
for 3
outside?
horses.
How many people can fit on one?
Well, you two dwarves.
We're like
can-
one person combined.
Well, if you only need to, if you need to share, or if you feel fit that you can share, then that actually brings the price down for only 2 horses, including saddle.
No,
I'd
just
say
one horse.
No.
We got here. Let me ask you this: we got a half elf. We got 2 dwarves. Can we fit on
the
one
cheapest-
horse?
So is that 1.5 people?
he wants to fit.
That's like 2 solid
That's 2.
people.
That's 2 solid people technically,
2
but
solid
dwarves
medium-sized people.
dwarves are kind of heavy and dense in their own
Take
right
a big
as well.
horse.
There's a big horse in the back right there.
I want my
We'll
own
take the
horse.
strong horse.
I'll take my
You
own
wish to take a
horse.
war horse?
We need one
yeah,
large
we'll
enough
take
to
one.
ride.
Will that fit 3 people? 1.5.
I choose my own horse, thank you.
You're stealing something right now. You don't
No,
have
I'm
any.
Yeah, you're-
contemplating.
You're about to
technically
run
not
away
there.
with a map.
Yeah, you 2
We're
are
in the
technically not
store.
with him.
God.
This is him making this negotiation.
Can we fit? Can
So it's
we fit?
So what type of people are in your party?
It's like 2
Yeah,
of
2
me
dwarves.
and 1 tall.
And a half elf.
You know, in my right mind, I don't feel right having. I don't feel right giving you 1 single horse for 3 people. I'll give you 2 horses. You can fit the 2 dwarves on 1 horse, and the half elf gets his horse.
But could we do it?
Maybe if it was 2 halflings.
I'm not going to sell you a single horse for multiple people.
What if I told you one of us was walking?
Make a deception check at disadvantage. At disadvantage.
So that's gonna be what?
So you have to roll again and take the lower of the 2.
Watch him get a natural 20
Yeah.
on this one. No. No.
So you'll get 2 horses,
Alright, so how much for 2 horses?
including saddles. That'll put you at about 120.
Okay.
Okay, so he
Okay.
saddles. So he gets the horses saddled up for you. Were you looking for a cart as well, or just horses?
Yeah, I need a cart too.
How large of a cart do you need?
You know a chimera?
I've heard of it. I wouldn't say I
Big
know
enough for
exactly.
that.
A Chamari.
So he sets up one of the horses with a pretty good size cart.
Okay.
So that'll set you
So
back
120
another.
and-
For the cart, I'd say that sets you about another 20 gold for the cart. So 140 altogether.
40.
Chamari. Chimari.
I think you won a little bit of gold in that match.
So while he's doing that, you guys are back at the store.
You can still have
He
map
is
or what?
showing you a map of the Vesper Timberlands, leading you up towards the Utspire Mountains. He is showing you some of the more direct paths that you can take to go in that direction.
What else you got in this store?
So he's got
I
other
mean,
maps.
it's a general goods
So
store.
what does the store look
So
like? Is there maps hanging on the wall? What else have you
There's
got around here?
so yeah, it's a general goods store. So he sells a lot of dry goods. He sells
Does he have any jerky?
yeah. There's some jerky. No good general stores without a barrel of pickles as well.
The pickled eggs?
Yeah, he's got a couple of. Well, actually, no. He's got some Rocky Mountain oysters though
There you go.
in a jar.
Same thing.
Yeah, he's got.
Hello,
yeah, he's
I'd
got
like
some,
to return one of these horses.
He's got some. He's got a couple of like textile clothing that you can get. Nothing fancy, just simple.
Nothing enchanted.
Nothing enchanted. It's not a magic shop. You can buy a couple of potions for him. Nothing special. Just some.
What potions you got?
Just some healing potions.
I'll take my
That's all I
healing
got.
potion.
One
Oh,
healing
wait.
potion.
How about
Can I take one of these horses and sell it to that guy?
you're currently walking back at this time. So
Yeah.
This is happening while you're at the stable still. So we're retroing back. So this is happening simultaneously to you negotiating with the horse, right?
So if they're successful stealing it, I can go in and he would have no idea that I'm with them.
I mean,
Technically.
we'll
And
get to
I
that.
could sell the
We'll
horse.
get to that. Okay, so we'll get to that. So he is currently showing you the map. You're just kind of looking.
I'm
you're
just
just kind of browsing.
browsing around right now.
You wish to take another potion of healing?
Yeah,
Okay.
how many can I buy?
I mean, I've only got 5 in stock right now.
How much are they? Per.
Let's see. That'll set you back about 45 gold per potion.
I would like another one.
So just one potion. Okay, so he sells you. So he puts that down. He puts the map down. So it's 45 gold for the potion of healing. That's 10 copper for the map.
Okay. I bought it. I didn't steal it.
Okay.
But I'm looking.
All right. So
Anything valuable.
valuable. Make a perception check.
Shit, I didn't see shit.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it just seems like a regular run-of-the-mill general store. You know, he kind of sells what he can. You know, what he
The
gets in
Circle
stock.
K.
This is not.
It's a circle game.
This is not a place to go for any rare items or anything like
This
that.
is the quickie mart.
Okay, I'll put it
So-
Nothing of value.
Are you guys satisfied with your transaction? You still
Yeah, I'm
looking
done.
for anything in particular?
I have no idea what to buy. I'm good.
If this guy was getting robbed at gunpoint, he would sacrifice his customers.
So at this point, you guys have finished up your business at the
Probably walking out.
at the.
No, I got the hammer. I'm fine.
So you guys have met up. You see, Oin is coming up to you guys with 2 horses and a cart.
That one of those horses better be for me.
You saying this to Oin?
Yes. I am not riding bitch on a horse.
It is for the trip there.
Fair enough. Worst case scenario, y'all can pull me in the cart.
Just sit
I
on
mean,
top
if
of
you
it.
want to sit in
Beastie.
the cart
With the beastie?
thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like I'm pulling the cart.
Mm-hmm.
The horse is pulling the cart.
Why don't we all just sit in the car and lead the horses on the way up?
Because then we can't use one as bait.
How are we going to pull it back with just one horse? If they both can't pull it on the way back.
No, man, I'll be bait. Don't you worry.
Okay, never mind.
I'll be bait. I got no problems with that.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys, at this point, have gotten everything that you need situated. You have made your way outside of the city. A couple of bastions, as you're leaving, just kind of shake their head like, poor bastards. Probably not expecting to see you again. They've seen a couple of poor lost souls go to the take and not make their way back.
To the Tramari.
Yeah.
You telling me
Well,
we
to
got
any-
tricked?
No, you got pranked, bro.
No, I'm just saying that
I
they're not seeing much difference in you guys to the last few people that they've seen take bounties of whatever monster it might have been in the name of glory. So you make your way basically unhindered for the first day through the Vesper Timberlands. Night is now come down. Pretty busy day with the Crucible fight and just general travel for the better part of the day. You guys decide to make camp in a fairly pretty good spot. Also, mind you, I forgot to mention this earlier, so I'm retconning the description. This is a very northern part of the world, so it is usually cold in this area. As you're trekking into the Vesper Timberlands, you do start to travel into a little bit more of much colder area. Possibly might even be looking at some light snow.
I got
further up
firebolt.
ahead.
I guess it's time to cuddle up.
So,
I'm not cuddling with that guy.
are any of you going to be taking shifts for watch?
Yes,
Okay. Who wants to take the first shift?
I will take the first shift.
Take the first shift.
I'm used to staying up late to go and rob people.
So, your companions have fallen asleep.
You're not going to rob us while we sleep.
Are-
Just disappear for 7 days.
I might check your pockets.
You are so. Dirge here has decided to stay up, take first watch. Seems pretty uneventful. You're just, tending to the fire, making sure that it stays alive. Go ahead and make a perception check.
19.
Okay. Every once in a while, over the crackle of the fire, you listen out, kind of hear nothing out of the ordinary from, regular woodland, sounds, a couple of critters skittering, some birds. Every once in a while you hear a twig snap and stuff, but nothing, seems to come to any type of danger, possibly just something, basically woodland, but nothing seems to cause any alarm.
Dark vision up to 60 feet.
You do have dark vision, and with that actually does help even with the firelight around you. Every once in a while scanning seems to be going pretty well for your watch. You now wake up the second person for the next part of watch, who will be taking up the second.
Sure.
Okay?
So help me. I swear to Christ, if you fall asleep and we get roasted, I'm going to kill you.
So he says that as he is rolling over into his bedroll. So, Dalber, go ahead and make a perception check.
What is that? 16, and I have +6.
All right.
There you go.
So, once again,
Jumbo enema full of coffee.
you...
What was that, turkey leg?
You are, once again tending to the fire, making sure that it stays, well lit and warm for, the cold area.
Freezing.
Which is, being of your druid background and even of your dwarven and druid background, it is pretty cold, but nothing you can't handle as far as the elements go. Something does catch your attention. And you start hearing what sounds like some heavy footfalls coming in your direction.
Okay.
And it's coming from your left, kind of out in the distance.
Okay.
Your dwarf, so you also have dark vision?
That's what it says.
It's just outside of the limits of your dark vision at 60 feet.
Okay.
But you do see some shapes making their way to you, and it appears like they're trying to be as quiet as possible.
Okay.
Coming up to you. What are you doing at this time?
Trying to go investigate. Go check it out. See
You're
who
gonna
it
go
is. A little
in
bit.
that direction?
A little bit away from the fire to see if I can see who it is.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
Not directly in that direction. Maybe off to the side.
So you're just kind of standing up and just kind of meandering
Yeah.
a little bit?
Maybe going off to the side because I can see them because it's dark.
Yeah.
So I can hopefully they can see me going in the opposite way.
Okay. So you stand up, and you do notice that the figures have kind of stopped a little bit and seem to be almost kind of examining your movements. When they see that it doesn't appear like you're going in their direction, they start to very slowly proceed in the direction that they were headed.
So they're coming upon the camp. Sounds like
It appears to be.
Okay.
And you are currently the only person awake to be witnessing this at
Okay.
this time.
I have no idea. What do I do? Do I wake everyone up?
Nah, we're
It's up to you.
sleeping.
Huh?
It's up to you if you wish to wake anyone up or take this on single-handedly.
Okay. Well, they're creeping on the camp, and I can see them coming back on the camp.
Mm-hmm.
How many people or how many figures are coming in the dark?
You from your point of view, through the trees and brush and everything, you are clearly able to see 3 figures, and they are starting to come a little bit further now, closer to you, so they have now reached your inner field of dark vision.
Okay.
So they've started to at least breach the 60-foot radius from you.
Okay.
And you notice, rather large hulking creatures. As they continue to skulk forward, you clearly now distinguish that these are orcs that are coming in your direction.
Okay. I think it's time to wake up my friends.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything or no?
Nope. You just kind of. Are you doing this loudly, or are you trying to be quiet as you wake them up?
So I can animal handling.
Okay.
Am I able to maybe rouse the horses to make them wake up? Is that possible?
Let's see. Go ahead and make an animal handling.
Is it this one?
Yes. So yeah, roll your d20 and then add your animal handling.
15 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah. Well enough. You kind of rouse the horses, get them to kind of kick up and stuff, and make a couple of whinnies, which is enough to kind of get you guys to stir from your sleep.
Now, well, we don't know if they're dwarven orcs, so you guys are waking up, and I'm just going to let you know quietly as I come back into the field of our fire that we have guests coming. And I'm whispering this right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna boop Jake on the nose like it's a snooze on an alarm clock.
Yeah.
Say 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
You're going back to sleep?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm calming the horses down.
Okay.
Just kind of like waving my arm.
If I turn, can I see them?
Yes, you can. Yeah, they have now actually reached just outside of your camp. They're probably about 30 feet out from camp.
And you said
everyone is within vision at this point.
Magic missile.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
So, we'll get to that in a second. Okay.
Let me do something. I want to grab that tankard I took earlier that's still got stuff in it.
Okay.
What seems to be the problem?
So, as they've all stopped, there's 3 orcs. One of them is slightly larger than the other 2. And what you now have all seen, which you weren't previously able to see because of the obscured vision from the brush and everything, is that the larger orc now has a direwolf at his heel that is currently standing by his side. He looks to the rest of
I love pups.
his men. Well, boys. What have we here?
Magic missile. Before they even get a chance, I'm just gonna.
All right. Go ahead. Who are you hitting magic missile?
2 for the wolf, 1 for the dude.
Which dude?
The
Big
main
boy.
dude.
Okay.
The big boy.
All right. And those just hit. I think it's a D4 plus 1 for each, right?
Oh yes, but I'm going to cast it at level 2.
So I think you get an extra missile, if I'm not mistaken, when you cast a higher.
1 more dart. So 2 for each.
So 2 to the direwolf, 2 to the orc leader. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3. So that's 4. So that's 5 to the wolf.
Okay.
Six to the dude. And I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points to cast another spell for mirror image.
Okay. And how many copies of yourself are you going to make?
There's 3.
3 of you?
3 of me. Well,
Okay.
4 total. There's 3 copies.
There's 3
then
copy
one-
and then the actual use.
Yeah,
So
that's what it does.
So, Jake, just as the orc leader is addressing his men, Jake has just stood up and let fly 4 arcane missiles in their direction, not even letting them finish the sentence.
Yep. No, I'm not fucking around.
Two missiles slam into each, the wolf and the orc leader. They're not happy about that. And then you look, very surprised at, the sudden reaction that he just gave. To then not only be looking at one dirge, but you see his image kind of scatter and shift into 4, like the multiple man kind of idea. So now I need you all to roll initiative.
I'm just not fucking around, dude.
Got 3.
I'm in no mood.
Oh wait, 6. It ends up being 6.
We all need to roll?
Yep. And you'll add your initiative.
So 16 plus, go over, 2, so 18. 18, 15, and
6.
6. I also like to live dangerously. 20 beats your 5. I'm sorry, sir. Gosh, remember, I'm down 1 health point.
Because you got headbutted?
Mm-hmm.
Because he mouthed off to the guild leader.
Yeah, well, it was an intimidation. She should have been scared. Okay.
She just liked it.
The intimidation got her to back down a little bit.
How do we know these orcs aren't his friend's friend?
We don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It's like at this point, doesn't really matter.
Right now.
Spring in action.
I'm sure with my AC, or not my AC, with my perception and my intimidation, I'm sure we could have talked our way out of here. But nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Not fucking
Just
around
steal
here.
everything and just kill
Horses
everything.
were bait for the wrong thing.
Do orcs have a weakness?
Is it horse?
Do they have a natural weakness to something? That's what I need to find out. Because if they do, believe you me, I will use it.
Okay. Oin, what was your initiative?
6.
Dalber, your initiative?
18.
18.
15.
Alright. So at the top of the round, we have Dalber going first.
What does that mean?
So you get to take the first move in the attack order.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
And there's
So I'm looking at these.
So when it comes to combat, you have in your turn you can make a movement,
Okay.
which as a dwarf you have a movement speed of 25, so you can move 25 feet in your turn.
Okay.
You can choose to attack, and that is you have to announce if you're going to make a attack with a weapon or if you're going to attack with a spell before you make anything like that. And then you also have bonus actions that you can take. So go ahead. So they are currently standing 30 feet away from you right now. And they're all kind of standing like somewhat in a line with each other. The direwolf is standing right next to the orc leader, I guess you'd say, and the 2 orcs are on either side of those guys,
Okay.
on the left and the right.
So I should probably look up, like, these spells. I'm guessing.
Yeah. So which spell were you looking at as?
Thunderwave?
Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at Thunderwave. So it has a range of 15 feet, so if you want to catch them in that, yeah, you're going to have to move up to where they're within 15 feet of you.
Okay.
And I'd say, yeah, you guys, where were you guys standing?
same spot.
At the same spot. So you two are basically kind of standing back behind the fire from where she was. So so you are just outside of.
I'd probably be right next to the fire.
Okay. I'd say from where
It's just alphabetical.
Dalver has. Yes, it is alphabetical. from where Dalber has moved himself. Is Dalber a man or a woman?
I don't know. We're kind of going back and forth.
Androgynous.
It's androgynous. Alright, so a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a constitution saving throw. So from where you've decided to put yourself, are you going to put yourself to where you can get all of them? All 4 of them?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Alright.
So I have to roll?
No, they actually have to roll.
Okay.
What is your spell DC? So on your spell page... And then up at the top it should say DC.
14.
14. So let's see. The orc leader
Thunderwave
fails.
It's in there.
Is it? It would be
number
Thunderous
1.
Smite, Thorn Whip, Tensor, Time Stop, Thunderous Smite. Ah,
Yeah, the description's over here.
Alright, so we have 2 fails and 2 successes. So that
failed?
is... so you roll 2d8. So you want this guy. So you roll 2 of those.
okay.
Big numbers.
Yeah.
Just roll twice.
Yeah.
4 or
That's
Okay.
That's an 8.
That's a 4.
Oh.
No, that's a lame.
And then go ahead and roll it again.
No, Chica, that's a Lima. No, that's a lime.
Okay, so 9 points.
Is that plus anything or no?
No, it's just the straight. So let's see.
Yeah.
2 of them take 5 damage
No.
on a successful.
No. Never mind. No, I thought it was one of the ones that increases with your level as well, but it's not a spell.
Oh no.
ooh, it's loud.
Yes, and there is a loud. So basically, what type of movement do you want your character to make? Like, what type of action is your character taking to release this arcane energy?
Oh, I have one.
Let's just do a stomp.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you come running up to them, and you stomp your foot down, and a loud, thunderous crack resonates from you, which can be heard within 300 feet of you.
They're hearing it.
Oh yeah.
Just jump up and do a heel click when you do it.
People.
I just
like
do
if
the
you-
rock smolder and it happens.
It's like if you weren't trying to be known, you are known now.
I forgot that it was nighttime.
Yeah.
A chimera is coming.
Chimere?
Chimera?
Good thing we've got the horses in the.
Do we still have the horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They
horses are
haven't
there.
run away.
You guys were all outside of that forest. I mean,
No, but they heard it.
oh, they heard it.
Yeah.
Oh,
They heard
that.
I mean, you all heard it.
But the horses
Yeah.
were good. They were like, that's okay. Just a regular day at the
Yeah,
office.
let's just keep them calm. Do I have to roll to keep the horses calm?
Yeah, I'll give you a bonus action to do animal handling.
Oh, okay, so that's something I have to roll for.
Mm-hmm.
Please, let's not lose the horses.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh, the horses are fine.
They're
Nice.
good.
25.
And they all get pushed back from that an additional 10 feet. Oh, I'm sorry, no. Only the orc leader and the wolf get pushed back 10 feet back. The other 2 orcs were able to hold their ground on that. Alright, and then next is the orc leader. And he, after taking a missile attack and getting thunderously pushed back, he kind of has to, he kind of grabs his head, shakes himself off. Right, well, that was nasty. And he is going to, being that you're the closest within vicinity to him, he's going to come running straight up to you and is going to attempt to hit, that is a 10 to hit against your armor class. So if you look at your first page there,
No way.
So armor class 14, so that is a miss.
Okay.
Dirge, you're up next.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
So the orc leader comes up, takes a swing at you. You're able to sidestep him.
Shimmy.
Yeah,
Shimmy away.
shimmy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt him.
Okay. You're going after the orc leader.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit him too.
What'd you roll?
19.
A 19, not including my modifiers.
Yeah, that most definitely hits.
Yeah, he's gonna get hit.
All right, and it's a firebolt.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
2d10.
Okay. That's your cantrip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn. D10.
8. 10. He took 10 damage.
All right. Oof, man, he is not having a good night. God, he is just being bombarded.
How are those other orcs feeling?
I mean,
didn't
they're doing
take
a
any
little
damage.
bit
I
better.
know they haven't taken damage.
Oh, they've
but their
definitely.
leader's
Everyone's taking damage.
Oh, that's true.
No, yeah.
But their leader's
Oh, that's right, because it's half,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, they still take the half even with that. No, they've all taken some damage. The leader has been turned into a goddamn pincushion
Okay.
right now.
So as my bonus action,
Okay,
can I do a nature check to see if they are weak to anything?
go ahead. Yeah,
Fuck.
I mean-
I don't know. Fuck off.
they're big. I mean,
Don't know
that
shit about orcs.
so far what you've been doing seems to be pretty useful.
Okay.
Well, they don't like that.
So he got turned into Doctor Who. Gotcha. I got you.
Can we just ask what are they?
Doctor
So
Strange.
they're pretty hurt right now. They're like holding themselves. How are they looking?
The orc leader
This
is
is all like 3
definitely-
seconds of attack right now.
Yeah, this is only a couple seconds so far have passed. Like
So can we like?
Is there
Are we
anything
able
you
to ask
prefer us
them?
not to hit them with?
what?
Is there anything they prefer we don't hit them with?
They're past talking anymore.
They
They've
don't
just-
wanna talk.
Yeah, they've just gone to that's it, kill them.
Riddle me
Worth
this though.
trying.
Just
That's what
out
they-
of game.
Huh.
Were they gonna talk to us?
They're gonna say a couple things, but what they were gonna try and do is just basically strong arm you out
They
of
wanted to
whatever
take our
your
horses.
possessions were.
Oh, I see.
They were
Oh, I
just
see.
gonna
already
try. They were
named
just
them.
gonna.
I made the
come
right
in.
call,
Yeah.
guys.
They were sneaking up to try and rob you.
Oh, okay.
Right, and possibly slit your throats. More than likely slit your throats.
I made the right call.
Yeah. They will most likely kill you in the morning.
Good night. Good luck. Most likely kill you in the morning.
Yeah, you can visibly see that the orc leader is definitely, within that couple of seconds has been battered. He's not looking too good.
Oh, yeah.
The other orcs, they've taken some hits. You can see, some visible scarring on them, but they look like they could probably still go a few
Now, are they
extra
still
rounds.
looking like they're interested in fighting, even though their leaders
Most
almost
definitely.
down? They're up. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Oh
waiting.
yeah, they're orcs. They're not
Yeah.
gonna give up.
I mean, if that leader, fell, I mean,
You're
maybe
right,
they
orcs.
maybe
You know
they
what
should
I
have.
forgot to do? No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll do it next round.
So orc number
Crown of Madness.
2 is going to come in. He's going to actually lob a javelin over at Dirge's direction, being that most of the damage has come from him
Which
so
one?
far. This is orc number 2,
No, which dirge?
That's what I'm
the
waiting.
guy named Dirge.
Does he hit?
Yes, he does, because he just rolled a natural 18.
He missed me. He got one of my dudes.
Oh yeah.
It's dead.
Well, altogether that is a 20. That's a 23.
I only have to roll above a 6 to redirect it to something else.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For
All
this
right.
one.
So
Then next time it's 8.
okay. Oh, so it increases.
It increases.
each- okay.
With, yeah.
So he throws, and he is almost sure that he connects. He watches that javelin pass right through as one of your
Pop.
copies has dissipated into a cloud of smoke.
Suck it.
The
You know
the
what he's
next
getting?
orc
The crown.
has pulled out his great axe, and he's going to attempt to go after Dalber as well. But to no effect with a total of 11. And finally, we're coming up to the. We'll hit the dire wolf.
You're just still laying on the floor with your cup.
I mean, I could have just taken another nap. I could have hit snooze. I didn't have to yell
So
at
that
him at
is
all.
a 16 altogether as it lashes out to bite at you. Yeah,
the
16 against your armor class.
It's gonna hit you.
My armor class is 14.
Yeah, so it most definitely does, and it is latched onto your arm right now, and
no.
you take 7 points of piercing damage as he clamps down on your arm.
So just 7 points from my health.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. And it is on to Oin, finally. Well, I imagine it has been roused from his sleep finally.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to
So-
hit the leader.
Alright, so you're going for the leader. He
With the
is definitely
hammers.
closest to you. Alright, go ahead.
Alright. I got him.
Yeah, you're
What'd you
gonna.
roll?
I got 17. I think it was 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits him. So, go ahead and roll damage.
No,
So
it's not that.
you have a warhammer. You have a warhammer, right?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm using both of them. Which one is it
Okay.
going to be?
So you have one in each hand, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a D8
Yeah.
for each.
He's getting a crown.
Who knows? We'll see how much damage.
D8.
D8 plus
Plus
your
3.
strength modifier.
5.
So
That was 5, right?
2 plus
I rolled
3.
2, yeah.
Yeah. So 5.
So 5. 9.
So with that, you just crack, and on that second crack, his head snaps, and you feel an audible crack in his neck,
Hell yeah.
and he slumps over.
who is this?
This is the orc leader.
Okay, good.
So with those two hammer strikes,
Did anything for
he just snapped his neck.
I
with
won't
that.
say you ever did anything for me.
So orc leader is out, and he would have been next, but it is up to Dirge. So you got 2 of the underling orcs and a direwolf.
How are they positioned?
Blood in my arm.
So yeah, the direwolf is currently,
latched onto me.
is currently
I'm just
made
here.
a ragdoll out of Dalber right now.
Are any of the orcs within range of that? Though? That's my question.
There is one orc that is just on the to the left of the direwolf.
That
about
one's getting
5
a
feet.
crown.
Okay.
That one is getting a crown. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, homeboy's getting
Do
a
you
crown.
have any wisdom?
I don't believe they're very wise.
I
Very
don't
few
think
orcs
so.
that are wise. Usually they're leaders. And their leader just died.
Are they proper orcs or are they fell magic orcs?
They are proper orcs.
So they're brown.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are gray skinned.
That was
No, but
I mean, we can put it in D&D
We
It's
could.
a good
if we
reference.
wanted to.
I would have made doing a Warcraft.
What do you get?
That is a 13 on the wisdom saving throw.
I got
Okay.
a 14. You're getting a crown.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what you're doing, buddy.
All right, so what happens with Crown of Madness?
You are going to attack that dog.
go ahead and let's see what is it? I just want to know. So
It
read
says
it off.
one humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
or become charmed by you for the duration, up to 1 minute.
Okay.
While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and madness glows in his eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns, so it can't move away.
Okay.
Has to attack. Make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I choose.
Okay.
And the target can act normally on its turn if I choose, no creature, or none, or if no creature are within its reach. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target, or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On the success, the spell ends.
Okay, so it's concentration on
He's
your...
gonna get to attack that dog.
Okay, and lucky enough, it is his turn next. Do
Yes.
you have any bonus actions that you want to do or anything like that? Any movements?
I'm gonna spend 2 more points,
Okay.
sorcery points, to cast another spell.
Okay.
we're getting firebolt on the other one, the one does not have a crown.
All right. What's the range on firebolt?
120 feet.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
got range for that.
Yeah, it's definitely within range.
Yeah, it's within.
Yeah, because that guy's like at least is another.
And it's gonna hit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Go ahead and roll for damage.
It's 2d8. I think.
2d8 or 2d10? You rolled
2d10
last time. Okay.
3, 12.
Okay. That guy's looking rough.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not looking too good. Alright, so it is up to the Madness Orc, and you wanted him to attack the wolf?
He's attacking the wolf, and he has to do that before he can move.
Luckily, he is just within melee range to do that. And he does hit the wolf. 4. Ooh, man, he takes a good chunk out of that wolf, but that wolf is still barely holding on.
Is it still holding on? Or is
he was just biting. He's not actually grappled or anything like that.
Okay.
He was just kind of ripping into Dolber.
Oh, nice.
But, yeah, that orc made a pretty good cleave into the wolf, and the wolf is very much so bloodied.
I feel good about this spell.
So it is now on to the other orc, who is going to run in and...
So I'm out of second level spell slots.
Okay. So he's going to run in and he's going to throw a javelin at you, Dirge. And that's the one that you just firebolted. And he hits for 18. Natural 18.
He's going to hit me.
Okay. Let's see, javelin. Yeah. And he hits you for 9 damage.
Fuck.
Now, actually, here's a question. So, Crown of Madness's concentration is mirror image also?
It is not.
It is not.
It is just an illusion.
Awesome. Okay.
Which is awesome.
I just thought about that.
Yeah,
nice.
No, I checked that before.
Okay, cool. So you take 9 damage. It is now onto the wolf to try and do something while it still has... being that Dolber is the closest thing to him.
Before it bleeds out.
However, I do not believe that will hit. No, 12 to hit, so no, that does not hit you.
Me?
Yeah. No, so, well, in his weakened state, he tries to lash out to bite again, but you're able to just kind of push him out of the way.
Thank God.
And it is on to Oin.
Alright.
There is 2 orcs and the wolf. One of the orcs and the wolf are not looking pretty.
Two of them are closer to me.
There is the wolf and the orc who are currently standing next to Dolber.
And the wolf's looking pretty rough.
Yeah. The other orc is about 10 feet behind them.
Well, one of them I miss.
Okay. Is that what I think it is?
Yeah,
That's
it is.
1.
It is a natural one. Who are you standing next to right now?
Guess I'm standing next to the wolf.
He's standing next to the wolf, the orc, and...
Roll damage.
And,
You rolled a natural 1, right?
Yeah.
Roll damage.
he's just gonna mistake.
I'll let you know. You hit something.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
God damn it.
Oh, shit! You know what we haven't been doing?
Huh.
I haven't been rolling my d20
What do you mean?
for my wild magic.
Oh, what do you mean? When...
Anytime I cast a spell of 1 above a level,
Oh.
yeah.
And you did slot level 2?
I've done... 3 level 2s.
That would be your D8. Is what?
Okay.
Yeah, because you're only using one hand on the.
That's right.
Yeah,
8.
and then plus your strength modifier.
So that's 3. So that's 11.
So Dolber,
Yeah,
fortunately,
he hit
your
me.
buddy,
Oh,
in the,
no.
as he was swinging at the wolf, went right over and just hit you right in the chest with his hammer. You do take 11 points of bludgeoning damage from friendly fire.
Man.
Dang.
Why you don't drink before a fight, jackass?
Right after I get this wolf off my arm, I just get
So go
hit
and
in
roll
the
for your
chest.
second attack.
Got a 2.
Okay, luckily that's not a... You missed, but you missed. So luckily you were a little bit more careful with your second
I'm just
attack.
going to go ahead and hit snooze again and go back to sleep.
It is back up to the top of the round with Dulber here. You've got an orc who is currently charmed. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I forgot to...
He's no longer charmed. I took damage.
Oh, okay. I also
He's no
forgot to
longer
do
charmed.
his wisdom save at the end of his turn. So, but he's... Okay, so you got an orc and a wolf, both looking pretty hairy right now.
But they're both like right next to each other.
Yeah, you
aren't
can.
they?
Yeah, you can make a swing at either of them. Should you?
If she rolls a natural 20,
Well, it depends.
could she swing through one into the other?
That would be.
Depends
if
on.
I
It
did
depends on what she was doing. It depends on the situation. What is it that you're looking at?
Well, I was gonna look at the thorn whip, but I
Okay.
I think I forget that I have actual weapons. I just keep
You do
looking
have
keep
weapons.
looking at this. Like,
I mean, you
these
don't.
are
Yeah,
my
it's like
attacks.
technically you don't have to.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you wish to use a melee attack or if you wish to. The nice thing with cantrips, like Thorn Whip, you can cast it anytime you want to. You're never gonna expend
Okay.
Thorn Whip. So,
Okay.
is that what you wish to do?
Well, I was gonna see how far does it go, because if they're by each other,
Yeah.
there it is.
Range is 30 feet.
Oh yeah, that's.
So do I have to do a thing?
Yes.
Yes, you
will.
still have to do that to see if you hit him.
20.
You fucking hit.
Shit! Natural 20.
There you go.
All right. Yes. So, what is the damage that Thorn Whip does?
Increases by 1d6.
So this one does 1d6, and then this is
Because it's
okay.
fifth.
So
Because she's at 5th level, right?
this is what you should do. Are you ready? Take
Okay.
that one, take the larger, and pull it into the other.
Can she actually grapple it?
She can.
Whip?
It says she can if it's a large or smaller creature.
Yeah, that does that, and then it's an orc and a wolf.
It is,
And, the wolf is closer to me.
So it does 2d6 times 2, plus you can pull him up to 10 feet. So if you like lasso him and like yank him onto something, damage bonus.
You know what the funniest thing is? The direwolf is actually larger than the orcs.
Is it?
The orc is
Direwolves
a
are big, aren't
yeah.
they?
The orc is a medium. The wolf is a large.
It's 10 feet by 10 feet.
Yeah, apparently,
Huh.
dude, this thing is massive.
Okay, I don't feel so bad about taking that.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, he.
Yeah, but I feel worse about missing it.
It's like now.
What do you mean?
You should.
It's like now I think about
You're
it. It's
really
like man, he had a
wasted.
pretty good chunk.
He's bigger than they are.
Yeah.
He's bigger than I am.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing with Thorn Whip now?
Well,
That's up
it
to
won't
you.
work now because I can't do the lasso because the wolf's bigger.
Well, you still could.
You can
because
still-
the other guy's
you can still
behind
try.
you.
Because it says what size does it say?
Large or smaller.
Large or
The
smaller.
wolf is large, so that does count.
So do I have to roll?
You've already got the natural 20, so
Okay.
yeah, you did that. So what does it say with that? You can move it into...
Creature piercing
Towards
damage, and if the
you.
creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
Oh, closer to you. I
Yeah.
mean, he's already within melee
Yeah,
range,
he's
so there's
already-
no point. So
well,
I'd say
if I
just take
want
the
to, then
damage.
do
Yeah,
I
you
just
can
do
still
like a
just do the
melee?
damage. Yeah.
Do I have to roll for that or no?
Yes. So
Yes.
it's
one?
the what is it? The D6, right? So
So
that's
two
your
of these.
normal cube. Yeah.
4.
You know, I'm not even sure why I'm having you roll damage. The wolf had 1 hit point
Okay.
left. So
it's dead.
yeah.
So just rolling for the other orc guy.
So
Druids only get one attack.
what they do. Also remember that you can also turn into an animal as well.
It's too late for that.
Yeah. However, I will say now that you've seen a dire wolf,
Uh-huh.
that is
Something
you
I
are
can turn
cap-
into?
Yeah, you are
Oh,
able
and those
to turn
things are
into it.
big.
Yes.
They're large. So it's 10 by 10 or larger, or...
Yep.
So that's the size of the Cthulhu that we're hunting.
Yeah, the chimera, the Cthulhu. Man, you ain't ready for that shit. So, any bonus action you wish to do or anything like that? Any movement?
How close am I to the other orc?
You are within 5 feet of him. So you had the wolf on one side of you. You had the orc on the other side
Okay.
of you.
So how's that other orc doing? How's he looking? Is he swinging? Is he still kicking?
That one that was next to you, he's still kicking pretty good.
Still kicking pretty good.
Yeah, he's still kicking because that was the one that you had with the madness.
So if that's just one attack, then I can't really do another melee. Am I just
Not
kind
really.
of done?
No. Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
all right. Should I move back?
Actually, I'd probably say, because I was just thinking, since you're in melee range of it, any movement you do does give an attack of opportunity for him, so he will take a swing at you.
Yeah.
So probably in your best interest to just stay still.
Okay, I'm gonna stay still.
Yeah. The orc that is standing next to you, because of Homeboy over here, Oin, just tried to take a couple swings at its allies, and it is now within his range. It's going to attempt. That is a 18 against your armor class.
Okay.
Okay. And you take.
So there's 2 orcs
9.
left?
One orc.
What's that?
Isn't there
There's
one?
two.
Oh, there's one orc. Oh, sorry, 2 orcs. Yeah, 2 orcs that
Oh.
Are they within 10
sorry.
feet of each other?
They are, yes.
Oh, I'm fixing to fix this right now.
You take 7 points of damage.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fix this right now. My turn?
It is it's the other orc,
Oh, fuck.
who's a lot more harried. He is going to take his last javelin and throw it at Dirge again. However, that I do not believe hits. That's a 13 against your armor
It's
class.
tied.
Is that your armor class?
Mhm.
Yes, that does hit.
No, it doesn't.
Nice.
Fuck
So
off.
he lobs the next javelin, and it goes through your other one. So you have only 1 copy left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is up to Oin now. You've got an orc staring you in the face.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
It's a 13 on that one.
Is that a natural 13 or 13
Is it
altogether?
13? That was, yeah, it was a 10. It's 13 altogether.
That just barely hits.
Man, that's gonna be shattered.
It was 6.
So 6 damage on that one. And then your next attack?
That is a 21.
That definitely hits.
That is 10.
And once again, with your hammers, you actually just bash right into Homeboy's sternum and just watch it just crack inward. And he goes down.
Nothing like the sound of a cracked sternum.
Yep.
I like it.
And it is back up to Dalber. You have an orc about 10 feet away from you.
I got skipped.
Yeah, didn't I just go?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Because you went... Oh, shoot, I did skip you. Let's retcon that. Okay. So you've got an orc.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got the more bloodied orc is still standing. There.
We're just gonna magic missile him.
Okay.
1.
I mean, if you hit with, you're gonna hit with any of them. So whatever damage you do is gonna be enough. He only had 3 hit points.
Okay, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done.
It's like even if you're hitting with all 3, if you're at least getting 3 in
Man, I
one
really wanted to do
Yeah.
shatter.
shatter. Oh, that
Kill
is a cool one.
Both of them
Yeah.
at once.
Oh.
It's like a really loud noise that just goes bang.
So all of them are down. It is still, middle of the night. You can choose to head back to sleep, finish off your rest.
Long rest.
Yeah.
I need a long rest.
Who's gonna watch?
Do you wish to loot any of them?
Oh yeah, can't we?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got.
each orc was equipped with a great axe.
No, I'm good.
The direwolf, not really much unless you want to take some wolf parts from them. They weren't really carrying much, which is why they were trying to rob you. But between them, you do find a total of 20 silver and 5 copper pieces.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
keep it.
they weren't really.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Was this their first night?
Yeah. They are also wearing hide armor with this medium armor. That's what Dalber's wearing right now. I don't think you're able to use it, Dirge, because it is considered medium.
No, yeah, I can't use it.
Okay. So you finish up your night. Rest of the night goes without incident from there. You're back at full hit points. Your slots have been restored.
Which is awesome.
So you saddle up. You continue on your way in the direction as you're pointed in from Annalessa and the bounty slip. Are you guys actively trying to search for things, or are you just kind of traveling on your way?
What do you mean? Searching for?
We're hunting for it.
You're actually hunting for it? So go ahead and make a perception check.
Call me the Witcher. Call me Geralt.
We all rolling?
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't see shit.
What is it? A 6?
I don't see
I got
shit.
15.
11?
15?
Nothing.
Nothing really seems out of place for the most part. You don't exactly see a huge amount of tracks. Every once in a while you do see some areas of trees where you see some scorching has happened. A couple of, claw marks, some dead animals, whatever. Looks like you're probably pointing in the right direction.
Do we see any people or anything at all in this trail?
No, it's just wilderness.
Just wilderness?
Yeah.
Are these small animals, the dead animals?
There's like deer here and there that you go up against.
I wouldn't say extra.
Go ahead and just go ahead and make as you continue down your travels. We'll say you get some further in there. Go ahead and make another perception check.
I don't see shit.
20.
Oh, good.
You will do well
Actually,
to
I
tell
walked into a
everyone
tree.
to move.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see that. Yeah, I walked into a tree. I got
Nice.
1.
So, yeah, you audibly yell out that everyone needs to run or take cover or whatever.
Okay.
Okay?
Get out of the way.
And everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Crap, I think I have like a negative
shit.
dexterity.
7. We are all gonna get
7.
tackled by this thing.
Yeah. 7.
What do we get? 4?
Oh.
Rolled that 20 though.
So, let's see.
You saw it coming.
You did see it coming. You know what? Because you saw it coming, I'll give you advantage on that one. So go ahead and roll it again.
Oh, okay.
And take the higher number.
15.
10.
You don't get advantage.
Oh,
I gave her advantage.
No.
Oh, my bad.
She
She
saw it.
visibly saw it.
Yeah,
was like,
she
"Hey, we need
visibly
to
saw
go."
it.
See.
15. With
15?
plus 2.
That makes sense.
You just barely make it.
Alright.
So I'm like,
So,
That beer is still, man.
oof.
Said it was strong.
My shit's almost dead.
Okay, you guys are in for it.
Are we almost
Normally I
dead
would
right now?
care,
We're
but
not
it's-
going to come back.
It's got my
I have
character.
no idea. You, Dirge, and Oin take 26 points of fire damage.
Fuck.
You take 13 points because you succeeded
that's still pretty
your
bad.
save, so that's reduced by half.
13.
As a large, 3-headed beast comes barreling out of the sky, one of its heads has currently breathed fire on you as it swoops down. This is the chimera that you were looking for,
God damn it.
everyone.
Ooh.
I now need you all to roll initiative.
7.
13. 20.
15
Plus your
plus, and that's main page.
1, I think? Or 2. So 17.
17.
What'd you roll?
7.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
Your
Dauber,
number
your
plus my
initiative.
number is
17.
her
17.
number.
What's your initiative?
13
13 is your initiative altogether.
total.
Okay.
7.
Wait, no.
You did
I
a
can't do
7?
math. I can't do math right now. I'm done.
And Oin, your initiative.
7.
Okay. I mean, you're cleaning up when you do get to your turn. Unfortunately, the Chimera rolled a natural 20 on his, so is going first.
Does he get a bonus turn too because he rolled a natural 20?
No, he already got the surprise attack with you with the fire breath, so this is just going to be a normal attack. He is going to take a swipe at Oin with a claw attack. However, that is a natural... Wait, is that a 1? That is a natural 1 on the claw attack.
Is he gonna miss and stab himself? Please.
Unfortunately, he was a little bit too... and he actually trips and kind of slides a little bit towards you guys and corrects himself. And it is to Dauber's turn now.
How far is it away from me?
He is currently standing within melee range of everyone.
It's a very large animal.
Yes, he is about the size of that direwolf that you saw.
I was about to say, so how does shapeshifting work? Because I've seen the direwolf and I know it's a large creature.
So that as a bonus action, so you can just say, I'm going to use my wild shape, and that's the shape that you choose to take
Okay.
on that. And so, is that what you wish to do?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's try it.
So
I like wolves.
you turn into a direwolf. So so you are currently a direwolf, and you can go ahead and attack.
Yeah, let's try to bite it.
Okay.
I need to roll.
Yep. You roll that, and then you add that attack modifier that the bite says.
And plus 5. Is that an 8?
14.
No,
That
that's
is a
13.
9.
a 9?
Yeah.
Am I looking at a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Get the dot.
So you just barely connect. So go
14.
ahead and
You
roll
gotta
its
roll
damage that it
14.
says.
Can't breathe.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's up?
So the bite attack.
It's up down here.
Oh. Melee attack weapon. No. This is not right. We didn't hit. It's a It's a 12.
What is that? Let me see that.
It's a 12. 5 is the damage.
Okay.
That's the damage.
No, that's its attack bonus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's that plus 5. So that was 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Your
thought that
damage,
was the damage.
No, your damage is 2d6 plus 3.
So roll 2 of these
Okay.
And then add 3.
and then add 3.
3, 6, 9.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright.
Ready for this? And use these sorcery points up real quick.
So Dauber in the direwolf form just bites in and tries to take as much of a chunk out of it as she, whatever we're deciding on what Dauber is so far.
I am almost dead.
It is Dirge's turn.
Okay, healing potions. Can I use that as a bonus action?
I believe that is considered an action to heal yourself.
How much does it heal?
The potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
So I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. So you pop
One
one of the
potion.
healing potions.
7.
Okay. So you got another 7 points on that.
And as a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm using 2 points to cast a spell. To cast Mirror Image.
All right.
Because fuck that shit.
Yeah, so you both took a pretty big hit. When I saw how much damage, I was like, oh
That's a
shit.
shit ton.
I was like, oh,
I just down to
fuck.
14.
Nice.
So I am now, yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny too because the book says, "Oh, do this much as a damage, or do this many dice as damage." I was like, "I'm taking the dice because I know that what it said as a base damage."
What was the
Just
base?
it was like 36. I want to say,
I
yeah,
would've done
you would have been
nothing.
dead. You would have been unconscious like immediately.
I would have been down to 4.
Oh, nice. So what? So you did mirror image. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
No? All right. We are up to Oin.
How much did that potion heal you?
Healed me
7 points. Right?
7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully I'm hammering this.
Okay.
You're not
I'm
hammering,
not hammering
shit.
shit on that one. Or that one. Fuck.
No, man, re-roll that one. It was out of the circle.
Yeah. Roll it so it's in.
No, man, keep that other roll. You with your natural ones tonight. What is your? Are you feeling okay?
I mean,
I'm gonna be gentle on that one and just say that you whiff
Please don't hit me.
and
again.
you spin around and knock yourself over from the momentum. So you're currently prone. You
okay.
have not used your movement. You can use your movement to stand back up, or have advantage on the next attack against you.
I'm gonna do that one.
You want the thing to have advantage against you, or do
Oh,
you
no,
want,
no.
Yeah.
You said I'd have advantage.
No.
No.
If you're prone,
No, I'm getting up.
Yeah, the next attack against you would have advantage.
I'm getting
So you're going to
up.
stand back up. Alright, so it's back to the Chimera's turn, who is going to turn around on Oin and try to do a claw attack. And that is a... that's 21 to hit.
I think you're gonna take damage, man.
I think it might hit me.
And that is...
See what kind of damage he rolls here.
take 12 points of damage.
Yeah,
Slashing
I'm
damage.
gonna back up.
You know, guys, there's nothing wrong with jumping on those horses and getting out of here.
True.
That's true.
I wanted to know the speed of it.
What do you mean?
The speed of the Chimera.
Like how? Like
Chimera.
its full movement?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
No. I don't want to do it for my turn.
Huh?
I don't want to use an action on my turn to do that.
That would be a bonus action to do that if
Plus
you want to
0
figure
nature.
that out. It is.
You're
it
a
is-
druid with +0 to
I have
nature.
it says +0 nature. Do you have anything on nature?
No,
Aren't you one
dwarves
too?
don't know shit about nature.
He's a fighter.
I have like animal healing,
She's a
insight,
dwarf.
medicine, perception,
Yeah. Dwarves don't know
and
shit.
survival. It wouldn't be perception. No.
No, that would be a nature check to figure out what you know.
Was that another one?
I also forgot with the Chimera. It does regain its fire breath. By the way,
Is it my turn?
it is Dulber's turn after the Chimera.
Well, guys, are we going to keep attacking it?
We have to kill it.
Do we, though?
Yes.
But do we?
Is there any option to 86 it out of there? Because we're all dying.
You can try. You got horses. You can definitely try.
Well, what you're saying is I'm a wolf right now. Is there an option to leave the horses and try to leave on the wolf?
Technically, yes. If you wish to run, you can go ahead and just start booking it.
Mm-hmm.
What's your movement speed?
50?
50? Shit.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, 50 feet.
Yeah.
This is movement speed.
That's why I was wondering what the Chimera is.
Yeah.
So if we could hop on that,
Yeah.
she's a big creature.
So is that what you're choosing to do? Is
Well,
run?
that's what. How are you feeling over there? You're on
Feel
the
good
ground.
about getting out of here.
How you
I
feeling?
think we should just fight it.
Should we keep going?
We can try it for a little bit. But if
I have
die,
a feeling this is how we're supposed to end this one.
But if I die,
Is that all I have?
If you die
Is
before
bite?
you wake.
I'd
At
be
least in
happier
heaven I
dying
could
from these
skate.
That's all I have is
I
like bite
guess
for
so.
melee.
It's just that.
Keep fighting it?
I say we fight it.
All right.
That's all.
Let's try to bite it again. Right, melee, weapon attack.
So you get an extra life.
Technically, I mean anything that if it damage anything, any damage that goes over the wolf's hit points, transfer over. So any extra points transfer over to your normal hit points. But yeah, technically, you just go right back to where you were before you changed.
Which is the same hit points as 37 is what I have now. I guess let's keep going. Keep going. All right.
Okay.
Let's just try to bite it again.
Man, I wish I had a hog burn.
19 plus
That definitely hits.
that hits.
Yeah.
Damage all day.
So you're biting it again.
Uh-huh.
So it's 2d6.
So the two
Damage.
squares.
Yeah,
Just these
2d6.
ones?
Yeah. What is it? 2d6 plus 3, right? Okay.
So 4, 5,
Yes.
9, 12.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, by the way.
What were you doing?
Attacking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was the 19 plus
Nice.
that 5.
Were you real quick? Were you doing anything else as like bonus or movement? Or anything like that?
Let's try to
You're just
swing
gonna
it
keep-
around a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't roll. I was just putting it saying, hey, look, I rolled a 19.
Oh, nice. So, are you going to try and do a nature check as a bonus action?
No.
Or no?
I'm just going to
Okay.
start wailing on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
15.
That definitely hits with a natural 15.
Oh, before I do that, though, I do want to back up.
Okay.
I do want to back up maximum amount. So 29 feet, and then use my other foot of movement to turn around
To turn around.
so that I can face it. If you see what I'm saying.
You weren't already facing it?
Well, if I'm running away from it for 30 feet,
Oh, okay.
Then to
Okay, so
turn
you,
around.
okay. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
you don't actually have to. You just say that you just backed
Okay.
away to
Okay.
the maximum. Yeah,
Facing the
okay,
tree.
that's fine.
let's do chromatic orb.
Okay.
We're gonna cast it at level 3,
Okay.
and it's gonna be ice because I have a feeling this thing doesn't like ice or cold
I
damage.
guess we'll find out.
What is it? It's a lion and a
So
goat?
to give you a better
But it breathes fire.
idea,
I remember you told us.
yeah, there's actually a picture of what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
here's what you're looking at there.
That's what's killing us.
Yep.
Okay, what did I bite? What did I get a hold of?
You just kind of got onto its shoulder
Okay.
there. So you're currently biting like the upper
Yeah.
part of the leg.
Just kind of
Yeah.
in there.
And yeah, I think one of you got it previously when you rolled a 14. 14 is its armor class.
So it's 5d8.
Nice. Do you need more?
More. 7, that's 11. 13. 15. 17?
Yeah.
17 of cold damage.
All
In
right.
your face, bitch.
So
It does
you
fly.
throw out your chromatic orb, your diamond, bunch of ice spikes or frost starts shooting out of it and stuff, and it blasts up the side of it. It does definitely reel and recoil back from it, and it one of its heads looks at you and just
Good
did
to
not
know.
like what you just did there.
Good to
He's
know.
the dragon.
Good to know. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points and do
Okay.
another spell.
Okay.
Come on now. Oops. What is it doing? There you go. Okay. How many of these diamonds would you say I have? They're only worth 50 gold each.
Well, it doesn't get consumed on the
It doesn't-
on the
no,
casting.
it doesn't. That's
yeah,
right.
it's like, so you can just keep. Yeah, it does
For
not
me,
get
it
consumed.
does not.
Yeah.
Do it again. Doesn't like it. Do it again.
15.
15
hit,
plus 6, 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. And
So you're
also,
chromatic orbing again?
also at level 3.
Okay.
And that's D8.
Do you need extra D8s? Yeah.
I want to keep that one. So that's 11, 12, and I need these two.
Okay.
28.
28.
28.
Extra
Get the
damage.
fuck out of here. Thank you, sir.
Alright, it is up to Oin. You've taken a pretty good chunk out of this guy so far.
Kill him.
Thank you.
Swing that hammer. Swing low.
That's a 10. That's an 8.
Are you just tired?
Well, hold on. So you rolled a natural 10 or 10 altogether?
10
10
altogether.
altogether and an 8.
And an 8 altogether.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. As a dwarf, I'm questioning your ability to hold your liquor.
You feel shame. Shame.
No, it's just as a regular person.
Shame.
So it is back up to the Chimera, and he is definitely not happy with getting blasted twice with ice. He is going to turn to Dirge, and
Please,
he is
God.
going to make
Wow.
a horn attack against you.
Please, God.
Am I still latched onto this thing?
Yeah, you. Well, I mean, you
Can I, like,
bit at
go?
it, but you're not actually grappled
Okay.
onto it. Yeah.
My
he
leg
rolled-
go.
Yeah. He rolled a natural 16. That's,
He's gonna kill me.
and then let's.
He's
see.
probably gonna kill me right here.
Attack.
Don't you still have your doubles?
Oh, I do. That's right. I do have my
Yeah.
doubles.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, get the fuck out.
Oh nice. So it thrashes its head at one of you and phases right through and bursts one of your
You're a
things.
smart man.
So lucky.
Yes, I am.
Wow.
That's why I did that. That's why I chose that over shield
Nice.
or mage armor.
Well, what is it? Shield gives you like an extra +5 or something
Plus
like
5,
that, right?
but it's only till the end of your next turn.
Yeah, that's like a waste of a slot.
Yeah,
It's-
this gives you a
it's-
hold of the 3 people.
Mage
I mean,
armor
it's-
lasts 24 hours.
I'd say it works at higher levels when you have a lot more slots to spend.
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Mage armor lasts for 24 hours, but you can't wear any armor.
Yeah.
So you have to cast it. Which I guess you
Another
could-
one, I don't know if it's with the sorcerers, but another pretty decent one is Armor of Agathis. Is a pretty decent one as well. I don't know if
I
it
think
exists
that's.
for that.
I don't think that's sorcerer
Dalbert
I
is
think
up
that's
to you
wizard.
now.
or warlock.
Is that all that I have for this attack on the wolf?
You're
Is
right.
just
As a
pretty
wolf,
much the
yeah,
bite?
you can make if you want to. You can spend a bonus action to revert back to your normal self.
I
if
feel like
you-
he's doing pretty good. Just
No, he's.
keep
Yeah.
I think
attacking
you're doing
him.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's attack it again.
Bite him
Okay.
on the taint.
Let's give it a go. Let's go for one of their throats.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do it.
Go for the taint.
The what?
The taint.
What is that?
Never mind.
Punch him in the balls.
I will see. What is that? A 7
7 plus whatever your
plus
attack
5?
was.
12.
12.
Oh, just under.
Dang.
Almost. So
Jinxed
you
it.
did lunge forward to try and go for the throat, but it's reared
I'm
its head
moving
back.
right away.
So just barely missed. Dirge, we're up to you. You freaking glass cannon.
Yeah. Glass cannon it is. We're gonna do chromatic orb again
Okay.
at its second level.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oof. Go ahead and roll your damage. It was a natural 1, everyone. So unfortunately, you lose control of your.
Wait.
Hmm.
I was hoping for another 1.
Oh.
Wait a minute. That was a 1. Do I? No, I do it before.
Oh
don't I?
yes. So yes. Technically,
so
because
this is
of
proccing
your.
my.
This is proccing your wild.
Yes.
Yes, we've been forgetting to do this
We've
the
been
whole
forgetting
time.
to do this the whole
okay.
time.
Yes,
So now I
because
need to roll a
you took the
D100.
wild origin for sorcery.
So now I need to roll a D100.
Yeah, so
I have here.
you take... Oh, okay. I was going to say just use your percentile dice, which is the 2d10s.
No, because it's not low, man. Because they're not even in tens. You see?
No, so the double, the one with 2 digits is your 10s, and then you roll the one with 1 digit for your ones.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how the 2 dice work.
I have 100
together.
right here.
Yeah, that works too, if you have that.
63.
63. Okay.
63. Let's
All
see
right,
what
everyone.
happens
So
here.
we've been completely neglecting, and this is also on my fault too for not keeping this.
It's on everyone here.
Yeah.
the-
Second time DMing. I'll figure out a lot of these upkeeps.
Warlock.
There's a lot to
Here
remember.
we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You cast Fog Cloud centered on yourself.
That's actually kind of useful.
Fog Cloud.
That could actually work in people's favors.
And I don't know if I continue or not.
I think it just says fog cloud, so I think it just goes for whatever the duration of the spell is, I'm assuming. So there is currently a cloud of fog that rolls in out from Dirge there. It's a 10-foot radius.
20.
20-foot radius. So yeah,
Sphere.
everyone is encompassed in this thick fog, which I believe puts disadvantage, right, on attacks
I don't know.
for people within.
That's up to you.
Oh, wait a second. No, you moved 30 feet back, right? You moved.
But it's centered on self.
Yeah, so you are the only one in this fog cloud because no one else is within range of you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move
So you
20
moved-
feet to the side
Okay, outside
so
of
I
the...
can see.
Okay, so you move just
And
outside
then
of
cast
the
the spell with my
cloud.
bonus action.
So
where is the fog cloud?
it is
Okay.
30 feet behind you guys.
So what's the point?
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it just
good for him.
randomly did
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
it's you move 30 feet back,
Because that was
right?
your wild.
And then
Okay.
yeah, and then you cast a fog cloud that's 20-foot radius
Around me.
Yeah, circular radius around you. So yeah, so there's a fog cloud at least 10 feet behind you, like the corner, the edge of it is behind you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've moved out of it to do what?
To cast another spell, and I already rolled for the magic was a 10, and then I rolled a 15 for the actual hit.
Okay, so that does hit. What are you casting?
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at
Okay.
level 2.
Okay.
Okay, and so it's 4d8.
Okay.
1, 8, 13, 14.
Okay.
I'm gonna wreck it. Glass cannon, yes.
And Oin, it's your turn.
Go for it.
Go
Try
for
to hit it. What was that? Is it 6?
Yes, that's a 6 edge.
We got a 9.
How many hits have you? I'm just
On the
curious.
Chimera? 1.
No. In total.
I don't think you've landed once on the Chimera.
Yeah, I hit
Have
1.
you?
No, didn't
Okay.
you miss? Because I thought you rolled that natural one.
I
Yeah.
did hit a natural
Yeah.
1, but I thought I hit 1.
No.
There
I hit
you
that
go.
one.
Okay, that
There
one
you
works.
go.
There we go. We finally connects.
There you go.
Was
Yeah.
it a 16?
It was
18.
a... No, it was 16. It ends up being 19.
That's fine.
Nice.
With the 16, that's enough. So go ahead and roll your damage, the D8.
11.
Nice.
That was a D10.
There's a
Was
D10? Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
11.
Go ahead and roll your D8.
Yeah, 11.
11.
So
I
4.
should have kept my mouth shut. Sorry. Sorry, man.
I mean, you hit. You definitely hit. Okay. So, Dirge has moved outside of its range, but it does have 2 things in front of it. Its is going to... you see the dragon head rear back and a smoldering start to happen in the back of its throat. I'm going to need Dulber and Oin to make a dexterity saving throw.
So this one.
Yes, roll your d20 and add your dexterity save modifier to it.
5 plus 2, so 7.
Don't leave me here. Because I only have like...
I got 5.
You take another 29 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
It's just crispy.
Are you unconscious?
I'm at 8 on the wolf.
Yeah, on the wolf. And Oin has fallen unconscious.
Alright, bro.
I've never seen this happen.
It's actually kind of cool that... I mean, as a DM, it's awesome that I'm sending someone unconscious. But now we see what his team does after this. It is Dalber's turn.
Like if you could pull a natural 20 right now, that'd be great.
So you just witnessed your ally fall.
14.
That definitely hits.
That'd be 19 with that plus 5.
Yeah.
I really want to try to get it in the throat.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, you
Let's
definitely
do it.
connected.
Let's
so,
do it.
go ahead.
We're doing it in the throat,
Do
so
the
we need
damage.
2.
Yeah, 2d6.
5.
And then plus
5.
3. So 13. And you have currently latched onto the goat head and just started ripping at its
enough.
throat.
Just a goat. Come on.
It's still kicking,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's definitely not looking too great at this point. It is. I mean, it's still definitely got some fight in it, but you guys have taken a pretty serious chunk out of him. Dirge, you witnessed your ally in wolf form start tearing at the goat head's throat, and you witnessed your other ally fall unconscious after a fire breath.
I probably... No. You said reverting back is one whole turn.
Reverting back, I believe, is just a bonus action.
Just action, okay.
For the Circle of the Moon. You get to do that.
Just throw a potion. Hope it hits you.
I'm 30 feet away.
Currently, yes.
What is my range for this spell? Because if it's further, then I'm going to take an even further. I'm going to back away even further. Just snipe it. I'm going back another 20 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
+11 + 6, 17.
Alright, that definitely hits.
Hits, and then it's 2d8.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Is that just 2 damage?
2 damage. But its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
So if I'm 50 feet away, it's got to have a speed of 60 to get me.
At least, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Or at least 50 to get you.
No,
Or, yeah, you're right. 60 reduced to 10 would be... Okay. I guess we'll find out what it decides to do. Is that your turn?
What can
You
I
still
do?
have a bonus action. You can't cast any spells, but you still have a bonus action to do something.
I'm trying to think of what I could do. I don't really have anything to do at this time for a
Okay.
bonus.
Alright,
How's-
Oin, I need you to make a death saving throw. So roll your d20. That is a success. Go to mark a success on your... Okay. And it is back up to the Chimera, who does not get its fire breath back. And it does not like the wolf that is ripping at one of its heads. It is going to try and bite back with its lion head at you, since that's the closest one to you, as at the wolf. That is 15. That hit. Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage as the lion rips into you.
So, do I...
So, how much were you left on the wolf?
8.
8. So, you take 8 points, so you revert back, and then you take 4 points on your regular.
So should I just go back to... because it just resets back. Well, I was at 37.
Yes. So revert back to what your previous state was, at whatever health that was, and then take 4 off of that.
I'm going to keep this character because I like it.
Sorcerer's going to be pretty cool. Any of the spellcasters, especially at higher levels, are just
even
crazy
this level
powerful.
is fine.
Yeah.
I'm just really fucking squishy.
Yeah. And that's where, especially at much higher levels, when you get like magical items and stuff like that can really help, like a ring of protection or something like that.
So then 37.
Not saying that you're going to get that today.
No.
But at some point, maybe.
So then take 8 damage off 37 again.
No, so the 8 went to your wolf, which brought that down to 0.
Yeah.
And then the remaining 4 goes to your regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
So...
and it will be your turn.
Mine?
Dalbert.
So I'm at 35. Wait, it was 4?
Yes.
33.
So 33? Because you were at 37, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 33.
Okay, go. So I'm just myself again.
Yes, you are. Your dwarven...
So I'm still right next to the wolf. Like, right, still pretty much right next to it?
Yeah, you're still within melee range
Still within
of
melee
it,
range.
yeah.
What does Moonbeam do? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, that is a good question. What does Moonbeam?
I don't know. It's like, what are these all at the end?
I think that's a utility one just for seeing in the dark.
Is it?
I think.
I feel like that does... Let's see.
King's Harvest plays and then you cast the spell.
It's one action.
Silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius. Uses the spell. Yeah, I think that's all. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts to turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames, but it has a dragon, so I don't know if that would do anything. But it might hurt the goat or the lion.
It causes 2d10 radiant damage.
Radiant damage. It's not fire.
Yeah,
it's
radiant.
It's like angel damage.
A shapeshifter makes its saving throw with a disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell slate.
Hey,
It is also a concentration spell, so that means that you can keep that spell going each of your turns and continue
until you
to
either take damage,
do that, yeah, or cast another concentration,
or just for.
I think I want to try to do Moonbeam.
Okay,
So-
so you don't need to roll to hit for that. The Chimera needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Any of those area effect denial spells, area denial spells are amazing.
Let's see. 13. What's your spell DC?
14.
So it does not make it. So 2d10 radiant damage. So you take...
This one?
No, that's your
This
d6. Yeah, this guy is your d10.
This little square one?
No, that's your d8. D10, yeah.
I don't think I have one of those.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah, it's that one.
This one?
Yep.
That one, yeah.
Two of
So
those.
2 of those.
So is it like this top one here?
4.
Yeah.
4. 7.
11.
11. All right.
11 radiant damage.
Good. We need to kill this bitch. Now.
All right. Definitely not looking too good. You're getting the sense that he's starting to waver here. Dirge, is up to your turn.
So my wild magic lets me get advantage on one type of roll.
Okay.
One time. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the second level again.
Okay.
That's for my meta magic, or my wild magic.
Okay.
And this is what I'm using for my roll.
Okay.
Plus,
Plus your
6.
spell attack. So yeah, that definitely hits.
So it's 3d8.
Okay.
Kill this bitch. 2. 1. Come on, I need an 8 or a 7. 4. 7.
So 7. Still holding on. But this thing...
It's a big son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to take this time to take 15 more feet away.
Another 15. All right. Just backing up.
Yep.
Backing up.
Because I really...
Can I even see you anymore? You're just in the trees.
40, I'm 30, 20, 75 feet away.
I can't see
So
you.
as long as you're still within range of your spells, then
Ray of
that's
Frost
fine.
is 120 feet.
Nice. Oin, make a death saving throw.
It's a 2.
So that is a fail. Go ahead and mark a fail off of your death saving. And we are back up to the Chimera, who is just going to go ahead and
Is it
see...
on fire right now with that moonbeam? No, right?
It's... Oh, shoot, yeah, it starts...
It's on fire,
Yeah,
kinda?
it's still got
its
a beam
turn
of
here.
light in that, so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Which he does not, so he takes 2d10
So roll 2
radiant
more d10.
damage.
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
4, 9.
And with that, you see the moonbeam just blast into his form.
Good.
Nice.
And he lets out
Fucking finally.
a very guttural scream and finally collapse.
Is it gone?
He is dead.
Fucking finally. Sorry, Edge.
Not dead yet.
Yeah, you're
No, but
not.
you're
Not
unconscious.
dead yet. It would be Dulver's turn.
Isn't it gone?
It is gone.
Okay.
However,
Oh, should I?
Yeah,
I could
do you
heal
wish
you.
to?
Yeah, of course. Let's do that. Do I have to roll?
If you're just doing a healing word, or do you want to give him a potion?
Both. Let's get you back up.
Okay.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. So
Pretty
go
much.
ahead and roll your healing word, which I believe is
1d4
think-
plus 2 or 3? Or 1d6?
Because I've got healing word. So that would be just this one, right? No,
it's the pyramid shaped.
this one.
This one, yep.
Yeah.
2 plus...
How do you read it? Like, which one do I read it
top.
off of?
So it's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So yeah, the one on top. So that's 2.
Oh,
And then plus your spell modifier,
Wisdom.
which is your wisdom modifier.
plus 2 or 3.
So you get 5. So you're stabilized now at 5 points of health.
5 more minutes.
And we'll say you've been at least brought back from that. We'll say for the sake of time and not going too late here, you guys do manage to take your time, carve out the pieces.
Oh, we're not just hauling the whole thing back.
Do you want to? I mean, you do have the card still.
I say do that.
Let's haul
It's
the
their
whole thing
problem.
back.
Okay.
We brought the whole thing
So
back.
you decide to.
And we can pull it towards the town that were the people that are like, oh, everyone else died.
So you strap it down to the cart. You guys, make your way back. That only took you guys a day and a half to get out there. So
That's not bad.
about
That's not bad.
another day and a half travel coming back. So
Yeah.
about 3 days time. of the 7 days. You do make it past those entrance gates where you just so happen to be on those same guard ships.
Wave my wing at him.
Who kind of look at you and like,
Princess Diaries weird.
well, shit. You make it back to the Slayer's Take. Analessa is very surprised. You only need to take the parts from the Chimera.
We didn't know what they were.
Get the whole thing.
Look, I already got my hands dirty once. I'm not doing it again.
We're all bloody.
I'm not saying that you did something
And I
wrong.
did a headbutt.
I'm just saying that I'm very impressed
And I headbutt
by
her.
this.
Hard.
I like you. This one. I like this one. Yeah, she likes to cut off your jib. So she's
Long rest.
this is quite impressive. No one has ever actually brought back a full specimen
That's
for this.
totally
So we will take our time and we will take whatever we need from this. For the extra effort, I will add on another 200 to that. So you each get 500 gold.
Nice.
I will also give each of you a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
And should you wish, perhaps there are other bounties that you might be able to take.
I think we need a rest.
I definitely like what I see here. You are all very much considered prospective possible members of the guild, should you choose to join, and should you choose to take more jobs from us. We might be able to see if we can fill a spot for you. It is up to you. Does not matter. And with that, guys, congratulations.
I know it was only 5 hours, but it felt long.
Well, yeah, we had a.
It actually didn't feel that long, honestly.
We had a lot of breaks
once we kept
in
going.
there,
Like
yeah.
I was like, it's already midnight, and I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, time can fly. Yeah, I think we had a lot of breaks in there. Yeah, well done, guys. And as a new player, what are your thoughts?
I actually thought it was pretty interesting. Like I liked it a lot.
So here's
Yeah.
the real question, though. Do we level up? That's the question.
Let's take a look at what I threw at you.
Like, there.
I'm just glad I'm not dead.
I feel like it was pretty interesting. I'm pretty surprised we killed it. Actually, I expected us to die.
Yeah.
all to die.
Honestly, so to give you, it was. I decided to roll the dice because I knew that there was a better chance of me rolling low than just taking the base damage, which was 31 points of damage of just base. Other than that, it was 78 that I had to roll for the damage. So, I mean, it was at least somewhat less than that.
That's insane.
But you all have a idea of what it's like to go up against something like that. Actually, take a look. Let me do the math here.
I didn't touch my base that whole time. I was like, no, man. Spellcasting.
I'm gonna go find Crusher.
Doesn't take much. You find him in the nearby tavern closest to the.
Good. I need to hang out with my bud.
The Crushinator. I love the Crushinator.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
She. Yeah, man. Futurama.
Yeah.
Not that one.
That's the Crushinator.
Not that one.
So actually, some insight to that. Gormak is actually my first character that I created when I started playing D&D.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I didn't want, and it had been a while since I played him. I was like, well, I don't want to throw him away, so I decided to just kind of throw him in as a.
Well, man, I'm just keeping all my stuff in here.
Wait, so did we level up?
I am actually currently calculating that right now. I'm going to say, based off of what I put you guys through there, yeah, you're level 6 now.
Cool.
Multi-class. Bard. Not really.
Done. Druid level 6.
You technically could with your charisma level being so high.
could.
Yeah.
And bards have some awesome spells.
Bards have some fun ones. One of my favorites is Vicious Mockery.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
the
cantrip.
best. Yeah.
That you just scream insults at somebody.
Yeah.
And they take damage.
So yeah, well done, guys. I definitely feel. I mean, this was my second time doing DMing. I think I felt more comfortable with this one because I actually took a lot more time to really prepare for that one. And for a second, I thought I was gonna have to make like a last second modification because I was like, oh shoot, I don't want to get like a TPK like on this like first run.
A TPK?
Total player kill or total party kill.
Okay.
Where he kills all of them.
Where it's basically a wipe. Basically.
Well, you didn't.
But after, especially Jake's couple of like gigantic, hits with his spell abilities and how much it took it down. At first, especially like the first hit you took and the couple of little hits that you started doing to it, I was like, oh shoot! I thought I was gonna have to like throw in like an Ex Machina or something like that, or
to make it not just keel over.
Yeah, basically, I thought I was either going to lower its hit points or I was going to throw in a random NPC to just kind of just jump out from like nowhere and just join the fray. It would have been Gormak.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons, everyone.
Yeah, man.
And
I get one more spell.
And thank you, everyone, for joining, both players and viewers. And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.